everyone? Welcome to our episode of 123 Wrestling right here on SRB TV. I am Kristen, as always, joined by Mo Brothers.
Hello.
And Nick Slade.
Yeah.
So as you guys can see, we're taking a look at Elimination Chamber 2023, the biggest event before WrestleMania. That this pay-per-view is kind of funny because the main event is not even a chamber match. It's actually just...
The main event of Rumble wasn't a Rumble match.
Yeah, no, you're right. So I guess Triple H still spicing things up. I guess one thing I got to update you guys on is that whoever wins Lashley Lesnar, Bray Wyatt has called next. That happened on SmackDown.
Uncle Howdy has called next?
No, Bray Wyatt has called next.
Okay.
Just to let you guys know, that's the only thing you missed on SmackDown. Or that great main segment with Sami Zayn, and that's all I'm going to say. Looking forward to this. I hope you guys looking forward to our reactions overall. Make sure to sync up if you want. We have timestamps down below if you want to find a specific moment. But here we go. This is going to be our reactions to Elimination Chamber 2023, aka No Escape 2023. So,
over in Deutschland.
Yeah.
Nah. The thing is, Wyatt has history with Lesnar. It's not like you recall, like when they had that run in at that Rumble one year, and then they kind of had a run in later on, and they kind of dropped. No, they did drop it. Yeah, it was. That storyline never really actually went anywhere. So the thing is, I thought they were going to do Lesnar Gunther or something. I just don't really see Lesnar and Wyatt styles really meshing that well. And Lashley and Wyatt and Wyatt have no real history that I can recall. So I don't really see what would be the meaning of that, the basis for that. I don't know. I was kind of hoping Wyatt would do something different.
Did they tell you to bring back Roadblock as an NXT event?
Yeah, they did that last year.
They did that last year? I don't remember.
Yeah, that was the event that Dolph Ziggler won the NXT title.
Yeah.
It was a TV special. Speaking of which, where is Dolph Ziggler?
In a feud with Mustafa Ali, because Mustafa's honestly, legitimately, understandably pissed that Ziggler keeps on getting these like contendership opportunities, or he gets being put on a side or being put in squash matches. Is
Robert Roode still injured?
I know he recently finished his surgery, so I believe he's in recovery. Right now, honestly, I don't know the status. Like 3 people will probably gonna figure out the status within March. But him, Biggie said he'd probably find out his fate this March, and Styles is not coming back till sometime this March. So, up to immediately at 2 hours from now, the Battle of the Valley event starts.
What?
The Battle of the Valley, the New Japan event starts.
Battle of the Valley.
Battle of the Valley.
Battle of the Valley.
I thought you said Battle of the Ballet. I'm like, what the heck?
Oh, did you hear though? They made they had a stipulation to Kingston Jay White. Loser leaves New Japan.
Oh yeah, that kind of makes it a little too obvious, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
Apparently, the reports about them after Jay White is one of the major people after. Apparently, WWE believes they can get Kenny Omega. According to a recent report, they think they can get Kenny Omega. Well,
they got Cody Rhodes.
Well, I'm like, what about Kota Ibushi? And it's like they are also interested in Kota Ibushi because I'm like, they're damn well be fucking interested in Kota Ibushi. I want that Cruiserweight Classic run back with Cedric.
Well, I did see a report that Kota Ibushi has said he would be interested in WWE if they let him be a coach in the Performance Center.
I can see, dude, it's hard to believe Kota Ibushi is 40 years old. So, like, I could see him being a trainer.
He's got that Japanese fountain of youth going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Have you seen the ongoing joke with the halftime show from the Super Bowl?
That looks like a Super Smash Bros. Stage.
Yeah, Nancy just sent me a tweet showing Donkey Kong and like Mario showing up on the other platforms.
Mm-hmm. I miss the old Elimination Chamber.
I do too.
That
Like
looks like
I know they padded the fuck out of this version.
Are they
but
starting
like,
with the eliminate?
yeah.
the women's one.
Yep. That's what I love about these matches is I don't have to put this person versus this person versus this person on the timestamp. I just put Women's Elimination Chamber. That's it.
Can you turn up the volume for it a little bit?
Oh yeah, sure, man. How's that?
That's good. Because, I got hearing problems.
What? They're doing a My Big Fat Greek Wedding 3? Huh.
There was a 2?
Yeah, there was a 2. It was about honestly, it was about their
being a 2.
It was about their kid they had.
Mm-hmm. No, the main reason I know about that movie is it was one of my mom's favorites.
Oh, come on, look. If you can bring back Worlds Apart, surely you can just give me old Asuka theme once in a blue moon.
Wasn't that one of the CFO themes, though?
Yeah, I guess Triple H convinced the other con, like, look, it's worth the royalties. Trust me. Because apparently that was one of the regions they dropped CFOS period. Was apparently WWE didn't realize how much they were actually paying CFOS and royalties for the music they created for them. That's why they dropped it hard.
Man, when Asuka first came out in the Rumble with that new look, you know that meme? He said, "Oh boy, I hope this doesn't awaken anything in me."
Yeah. I think a lot of teenagers experienced something that night in that arena.
Sexy clowns.
I saw this funny video somebody put on the Square Circle subreddit. Like, somebody took their 2 young kids to a death match. Like, they weren't like the back. No, they were up close. I want to see if Natalya gets any form of a pop. Like, she did really on last night. Jesus Christ. Get it, Corey. You bone her.
You both. Oh, speaking of Corey, he said he's cleared to compete.
Yeah, he's been cleared to compete since he lost the 24/7 title. Well, since before that.
Yeah, but he said he wants his first match back to be with his significant other.
He audibly, he officially confirmed it. Previously, it was just a report saying, he's been cleared. I'm fine. What's funny is, I never watched him wrestle. It was after, just when he became commentator. That's where I started watching NXT.
I started watching NXT while he was wrestling, but right when I got into it was right after he had to announce he was retiring. Raquel Rodriguez.
Please make her a badass heel again. I hate
smiling babyface.
Jesus, really? Yeah, great. You have a nice back. Yeah, we get it. Braun gets those gets that back. I don't know. I think they're still dating. Last I heard.
She's gonna get those hands.
I remember one of his last girlfriends wearing a T-shirt that said, "I get those hands." Honestly, I wouldn't mind. I was thinking about it on Monday. Oh no, was it yesterday? I wouldn't mind seeing a tag team of Liv and Asuka. Liv's on that I want to do death matches thing, and Asuka is criminally insane again. So perfect matching.
So what the hell are they doing with Nikki Cross stalking Candice LeRae?
Mortal Kombat voice friendship. I don't know.
The thing is, she looks like a fucking cartoon character in the segment.
They think since Johnny has Dexter, the like a funny, crazy psychopath, I guess they want to give Candace a crazy, fun psychopath. Oh, speaking of that, I forgot to tell you that. Oh, is it the Tuesday after Raw in Orlando? I was in the Waterford orthopedic clinic, and my brother's across the street with my niece, and apparently I'm in there. And he spots Johnny Gargano and Chancellor A. Like, I asked him, can you take a photo? First photo he sends. It is the worst photo I've ever seen of somebody trying to take a picture of a celebrity. I swear to God. It's like he tried to be secret. I'm like, dude, seriously? Really? He's like, what? He got a better picture of him later.
Oh, man.
But they looked, honestly, the picture he sent me, they looked disheveled. And I'm like, I don't blame them. They have a kid. Slight pop.
Are they popping for Natalia or for the Hitman music?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. That's what I'm wondering. It's like, are we boo-earnsing this because of the music?
Nah, they're still cheering her. People like a home country person.
I say first. She's first one out.
Wow, that's messed up.
That's messed up. Damn, Kristen.
Look, I'm being real. Look. If none of you disagree with me, if Sami Zayn even have a remote chance at winning the world title tonight, I can see that's how he gets eliminated first and not have repercussions.
No, it's just kind of me.
Wait, I just thought about that. Is anybody in this match technically a heel?
Carmella.
I guess.
Nikki's a heel.
Even Liv is like face. Oh, I guess. Yeah, Liv's a face.
Nikki's a heel, right?
Nikki's a something. They haven't confirmed. Like, yeah, she joined Damage Control for that War Games match, but nothing happened after that. I guess a heel? I don't know.
Lives a face. The Natalia is the big show of the women's division with those face and heels. She's like face and heel all the time.
I hear Elmwood and I automatically think of Legally Blonde. Because her last name was Elwood.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's like one word, like one letter off.
Three of the people in this match have like a slightly crazed gimmick.
Slightly praised gimmick?
Crazed.
Oh, crazed gimmick. Oh yeah, Deathmatch Girl, psychopath, likes to show her muscles, from Canada.
What?
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Hey, she likes cats, damn it.
Like, look, if Carmella didn't come back from
injury, she likes cats than using from Canada.
Like, if Carmella wasn't injured, if Carmella wasn't injured the entire time, it was like part of the women's roster for a while, it would have been Piper in this match. I freaking guarantee it.
Yeah. Piper would have made more sense.
Here we go. Women's Elimination Chamber match. Let's see.
You sound so disappointed.
I don't know, like even though the men's
Kristen hates women.
Yeah.
The men's Elimination Chamber
no
match,
girls allowed for Kristen.
There's not enough buildup with these wrestlers. Like, you say the same thing about like the men's elimination, but at least there's been some build of at least all the guys in that match. Like here, like four people of this match only got in because they were top 5 in a Rumble match.
Which that makes sense from a ranking perspective. If you're gonna pick who's gonna get,
you can ask me that 10,000 times, Cole. I'm never gonna have an answer for you. I
just kind of wish they made more of the people in this match likely to win.
Like,
I don't know. It just feels like some of these just don't feel likely. Like especially because it's supposed to be for a WrestleMania match against a Raw Women's Champion. And a lot of and some of these women haven't been consistently booked.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't know. That's really. Sometimes you have somebody come out left. God, ever since Jinder Mahal went from jobber to WWE champion in a matter of 2 months, anything's possible.
Oh, now he's challenging Braun Breaker for the NXT title.
At least he's doing something. Oh, God, is that going to be the match to stand and deliver?
No. Honestly, no. I think it's gonna be Block.
Okay.
No. Right now, I know they're aiming for Braun Carmelo for the title at Stand and Deliver, but right now there's a lot of reports saying they are very interested in calling Carmelo up to the main roster.
Yeah.
And I don't blame him. Like, he has it. Like, as Jericho would say. He has it. Like,
the thing is, though, you don't want to call too many people from NXT. The NXT doesn't have anybody.
Well, I think that's why, like, Braun's been there for so long. Aside from the fact he's needed the time there, as much time as possible there. You know?
I do feel like Braun's ready for the main roster. That's why I think he's going to drop the belt, Stand and Deliver.
We'll see. I still think it's going to be Carmelo taking the title off of Braun. That would make the most sense.
Yeah, he's definitely the person who has been built up the most consistently to be that position.
4, 3, 2, 1. Leave Asuka last. Yay! It's Raquel up next. I'm not counting the number. I'm not doing the like Royal Rumble number count. I'm like, it's like whatever.
Physically speaking, Raquel is truly that. She brings unmatched power to the entire women's division. A former NXT champion, 2-time NXT tag champ.
Sometimes I forget she was NXT Women's Champion.
I don't. That was a pretty lengthy reign.
I think it's for me. It's my memory's bogged down by the fact she has not had a great main roster run. Like, she was way better in NXT.
Well, yeah, I do agree with that. One thing is, they put her up against Ronda at a time where they were just having Ronda beat everybody. Then I don't know. They put her in a tag team with Aaliyah, which didn't go anywhere. They held the belts for like 2 weeks or something.
Yeah, less said about the women's tag title situation, the better. It's sad when it's been done. It's been doing better in NXT. Even that's been all right.
Yeah. Oh, my head hurts a little bit. What I was saying. Oh yeah.
Just ask Natalia.
Who is Damage Control even feuding with anybody over the tag titles right now?
Who in the what?
Is Damage Control feuding with anyone over the tag titles, or are they just Bailey's backup right now?
The plan right now is I don't know right now. I think the answer is nobody. But right now, the plan for Mania is them against Shayna and Ronda for the women's tag titles. Okay. Hold that thought.
As hell, but okay.
Oh, that's oof. I love that. She's like, yes,
like,
more.
Shayna and Ronda is what, heel versus heel?
Well, let's be honest. Let's talk about why Asuka is gleeful right now. Asuka is a kid to the lion lying in the bushes, waiting for the.
Yeah, less said about the women's tag title situation, the better.
To fall behind so that she can pounce and eat dinner. Survival of the fittest. 3 women are in the matchup. 3 still.
Hey, one thing I always love about them doing events outside the US is the crowd's definitely more hot for what they're seeing.
Well, yeah, because they don't get to see WWE as often as Americans do.
No. Okay, that was weird. Huh.
And I saw Lita's back.
Not kind of right now, because nobody really knows the 100% the. Oh, hold on a sec. Wait, what was that? Okay, you guys saw that too, right?
Nope.
No. They were going for a move where it looks like Raquel was gonna get stunnered at kind of code breakered as well, but she was nowhere near Liv's legs when that happened. So she went she barely touched her and then went woo.
Like I said, I didn't see it.
Okay.
Yeah, that spot was weird. I hope they show a replay. Probably not if that was legit botch.
Nikki trying to take everybody out. No eliminations yet. My question is, how do we handle it if Nikki Cross heads to WrestleMania?
You know, if they brought Gallus up to the main roster, I think Nikki would be good in that stable.
Well, it's because she's from the UK area as well.
Well, no, she's also worked with those guys before.
Ah, okay. I mean, who knows at this point?
I am happy they're finally remembering their NXT UK guys in NXT now.
Yeah.
I just need the Dariad or whatever they're called now to go back being the grizzled young veterans.
I want Joe Coffey to come back. I like Joe Coffey. Where the fuck's Joe Coffey?
Joe Coffey?
Yeah, I like Joe Coffey. He was amazing in NXT UK.
His stablemates are the NXT Tag Team Champions. So,
well, I know that. I saw Vengeance Day.
I don't know. I don't know if what's going on with him. I do know that I know Dragunov's back, and
he's been back for a couple months now.
No, not Dragunov. I meant to say somebody else. Somebody else from NXT UK just came back. I got a migraine. Sorry, I'm not thinking. Or me think. Yeah, that's.
Corey loves that airtight strategy.
You're so cute.
Raquel face first into the pot. And I'm not quite sure what Nikki is thinking about it.
Hey. Hey, there you go. You got the crowd invested again.
Well, you gotta get the tiniest ones to do this spot.
She not be a superhero anymore, but she's about to fly.
See, now that's a good line you should have done on commentary.
I should be a commentator. I always thought, if I was in wrestling, I'd want to be a commentator or a manager.
See, it's smart move.
That was a very Michael Cole line, wasn't it? She may not be a superhero anymore, but she's about to fly.
That's a good line.
Yeah.
See, our last person is probably more likely going to be Asuka.
They probably don't want people to remember that terrible superhero gimmick.
We tell you, that's the only time Nikki won a world championship in this business, in this company.
Isn't that sad?
Oh
man.
Yeah, Asuka's last. That's what I figure.
No one's been eliminated so far.
I mean, it's not too often that someone gets eliminated before everyone is in there.
No, it's happened.
Oh, please. I'm never scared of Carmella. I'm scared for Carmella.
Oh, she's doing.
Wait, what?
Thing.
You heard that too, Mo.
My wife doesn't talk to me.
My wife doesn't talk.
Oh,
Oh, look, there's the spot that never happens and never supposed to happen.
they actually had like the chambers were actually made of like fake glass, so it was more impactful when they went through the thing. Now it's just plastic. I'm sorry, breaking through a plastic door, it's just not the same.
Yeah, it kind of Mark Henry kind of ruined that moment in his IC title chamber match when it was an accident. You guys can't be on the same fucking page.
They did a pinfall off camera. Oh, I need a replay of the pin. Here we go. Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Wait, why?
Nah,
did
you
that was a
fucked
kick
it up.
out?
You fucked it up. You don't fucked it up. Fucked it up, AA Ron.
You done messed up, AA Ron. Did you see they got him for like those Paramount Plus commercials?
Huh? Oh yeah.
Where's Big Naughty?
It was a bit naughty.
No, he said, "Where's Big Naughty?" And he was talking to a character named Nate. They just did the same skip, but with Paramount characters.
Oh yeah, I saw. Yeah, they showed one during the Super Bowl where it was Mount Rushmore head size Sylvester Stallone about to sneeze.
I did kind of chuckle when the mountain says, "How you doing?" It's like just.
Ooh.
Okay, that was kind of impressive.
Oh my! Whoa! Yes, I'm aware of my internet connection.
Quite a bit of a setup, but I think it was worth it.
Yeah, that was.
Here comes Asuka. And it looks like
Nobody's
nobody's ready
for Kana. Here comes Benny Hill. Jesus. Oh.
Yeah, this is why you don't poke the bear.
No, this is why you don't taunt the evil clown.
No, this is why you don't taunt the cocaine bear.
Asuka needed this refresher on her gimmick.
Yeah.
I think she told Triple H on board. He's like, I don't know, he's like, go. Ooh.
Oh,
so the only person eliminated right now is just Nikki, and they missed the live elimination.
Oh.
Nice German suplex released by Asuka. I think it's just now dawning on Asuka.
Yes,
I love for a fact Asuka's pretty much done everything on the main roster already. Like, she's good.
She's literally done everything.
Yeah.
Not just the main roster. Well, NXT has a tag belt now, so I guess not NXT anymore.
Ooh, crowd didn't like that. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
That is such a pit image. Eh.
Raquel, though, the strength of Raquel. Now Asuka's in trouble. Asuka, the reverses Raquel into the turnbuckle. Kick to the back.
Woo, back of the head. Oh, live from out of nowhere.
Can she knock out Asuka? Kick out.
Woo.
And now Natalya back into the
Oh, by the way, Kristen, your prediction of Natalya being the first one out was wrong.
Yes, it was.
Oh.
It's not probably not going to stop her from being the second. Why? This is what I don't get about. This is why I don't get about wrestlers like this.
Yeah.
This is what I don't get sometimes. It's like, Why assist when somebody's about to eliminate somebody else?
You may see somebody as a bigger threat than the other, so you want them eliminated first.
It's why I didn't like the triple threat main event on Raw. You know, it was like if Becky or Bayley win, they both get in. They didn't help each other out at all. They kept on interfering with each other.
But how much does Liv have left? Liv is fading in the
Well, didn't only one of them get to go to the chamber if they won? Not both.
No, both. If one of them won, if anybody besides Bianca lost. That was it. So the match was completely fucking confusing. It's like, what?
Oh, people weren't happy with that.
She was willing to endure everything thrown in her way.
So wait, here Liv got eliminated?
Yeah, she passed out from the pain of two submission.
Last decade here in
Okay,
tap.
That's fine. Keeps Liv protected.
People were mad too.
Come on. Somebody else wake up. There's like, thank you.
And you were wrong about the time to be eliminated second too, so you're on a roll, Kristen.
Oh, sorry, third. Oh my God, my brain's been scrambled all day. I meant third. I totally meant third.
Sure. Okay. Third time's the charm, I guess.
Wow, the crowd booed that.
People booed Liv was eliminated too.
So I'm sorry. It is either Raquel or Asuka. It's either Raquel or Asuka. I'm sorry.
And then Carmella wins.
No, shut your mouth, Mr. Slade.
I don't know. Like Raquel, maybe. It's just if you really want a big Mania match, Asuka makes more sense. But I don't know. We'll see. You definitely need to turn one of them heel.
Look at that. Oh, come on!
Carmella's final
it's gonna fucking be.
It's gonna be Carmella. Just watch it. No, it's gonna be Asuka.
Oh my God!
Let's stress you out. Let's stress you out, Kristen.
No, not that. Like, how do you not have final two be Raquel and Asuka? Like, I get Raquel and Asuka are technically faces and Carmella's the only heel in this, but still, like, there is no. Oh my God! I mean, shut up now. I know it's Triple H, but you never know.
Whoop, 1, 2, whoop. Oh no. 1, 2.
Stop. There we go. Finish 2. Yeah.
Asuka wins. Asuka's had a lot of championship matches at Mania. Think about it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Asuka versus Belair.
It took a while to pick up, and then it got there for a bit, and then it was slowly starting to lose the crowd once people got eliminated. From the sound of it, like my biggest gripe. Yeah, my biggest gripe. Final two should probably have been Raquel and Asuka, but that's it. It was a fine. Ooh, let's see the match graphic for this one. I like seeing the match graphics for this WrestleMania. Nice. Very nice.
I think Bianca should turn heel.
I think Asuka should take the title off of Bianca.
I think you both should shut up.
I just think Bianca's character is better as a heel.
The action was fast and furious from the opening bell as we knew it would be.
It wasn't fast and furious. It was furious.
It was over
in the second half.
There were some sloppy spots, but
yeah, they're not going to show that one. It was right. There was that botched combination move they did where Raquel sold that like code breaker but like it didn't look good. Like that chop block right there from Carmella didn't look good. I mean, I gotta admit that how they pin Raquel, I thought was funny. Like double leg lift pin. Yeah, there was no way in hell Carmella was winning. Good for Asuka. Cool. What's the next match?
Live in the moment, Kristen. You're always so busy. You're always so in such a hurry.
It's because he hates women.
How do I hate women?
Just go with it.
Oh,
Look, we can't have three face commentators here. Someone has to be the heel. It's been chosen that you, being the host of this channel, will be the heel. And Nick and I are just along for the ride as innocent bystanders.
I am beyond good and evil.
So show them with whom you stand. Flaunt it, whichever your brand. However you fan.
Aww.
You can,
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm a tweener. I don't know.
right here to keep you looking tight. Aight. Tonight only. Save up to 40% off site wide.
Chris is ignoring us now.
Destroy my career. It'll be the greatest thing that ever happened in wrestling.
Aw, that's amazing. Sorry, Shane Allison got engaged, so I was just watching the video of that.
Yeah, I saw that. I congratulated them on their announcement post.
He just officially posted up the video.
Yeah, they've been dating a while.
Oh yeah, quite a while.
Yeah.
I even know that.
Yeah, good for them.
And indeed, tomorrow night it's back to highly acclaimed WWE.
So I'm supposed to be a heel commentator, Mo, is that right?
You are the most pessimistic of the three of us.
Pessimistic? I guess so.
WWE Superstar Sundays every Sunday on A.
Biography and Rivals.
Elimination Chamber.
What's the official theme for Elimination Chamber?
I don't know.
It's always bands that I don't listen to.
Hey,
Really? Another
they have some recognizable bands sometimes. Although whoever was the band that was at Royal Rumble, that was something.
Wasn't that Hardy?
Hardy, there we go.
All the women were kind of politely asking for permission to change the world. That doesn't really work very well.
Yeah, I saw Ronda Rousey's a character now in Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah.
It's your boy, Raid Shadow Legends. The only reason I know about Raid Shadow Legends is one of the YouTubers I follow. That's one of their main sponsors, and his
That's like one of the most meme sponsorships ever.
I know, but his the way he does his commercials for it are hilarious. He has them as a sponsor so much that his catchphrase like, "It's your boy, Raid Shadow Legends."
It's your boy,
joke.
Raid Shadow Legends.
His commercials for him are funny. Well, his commercials for all his sponsors are funny.
I'll be right back.
You know, it would be nice to have Kristen some sponsors.
She's gonna smash them all.
Add money.
This is a relay from
$1 bills, y'all.
I took the torch and carried it, and I will continue carrying it until
I'm a capitalist.
Take it.
Give me money.
You know what's better than money? Revenge. Let me know when you're ready to break some bones and take over the show.
Ronda Rousey told Shayna it's time for you to be a killer again.
Woo!
Many of their opponents have lost before the match even starts.
Yeah, Ronda and Shane as a tag team makes sense. I just feel like, I don't know,
Oh man.
them versus Damage Control. they're both teams being heels. I feel like Damage Control should drop it to a face team before they're gonna do that with Ronda and Shayna.
Oh, hell yeah!
Brock Lesnar and the almighty Bobby Lashley. It's the rubber match.
Bobby who? It's the battle. I just realized this earlier today. It's the battle of the BLs. Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar. It's the battle of the BLs.
Brock Lesnar got his ass thrown over the top rope.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying this is the version of Lesnar everybody likes. Because, like, he's not being forced on Arthur as the unstoppable monster, and he's just they're letting him have fun.
He's a dude.
He's a dude playing a dude. This guy's another dude.
I prefer Brock with the Brock box.
The Brock
box.
I think that was one of the only times during Vince's run that, like, he let Brock act like Brock.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely more akin to 2003, late 2003, 2004 Brock. Because when Brock was feuding with Eddie Guerrero, up to No Way Out 2004, that was good. Oh man, did you see the post I did with Eddie Guerrero's promo with Brock right before that pay-per-view?
No.
With Lesnar, oh man, it's one of Eddie Guerrero's best promos he's ever done. When Lesnar was putting him down, calling him an addict, and Eddie Guerrero says, "I am an addict, bro." It's like, and then going on to how he overcame his addiction and how he needs to win WWE title it was great. I can't do it justice. Look up Eddie Guerrero's promo with Brock Lesnar leading up to No Way Out 2004. It's one of the best promos Eddie Guerrero ever did. Saw a Naruto shirt in the crowd.
I laid your ass unconscious as I walked out this ring. So I'm going to take this contract, and then I'll get back with you, Brock. Are you surprised that Bobby Who has one up on you?
Ooh! He poked the nose.
Look out! He's angry the beast! F5 to the almighty!
They were a tag team, they'd be the Almighty Beast.
Ooh, the Almighty Beast? That's a name.
Get your ass out here and sign this contract.
Yeah. Who could stop them? Who could actually stop them both together?
Braun Strowman.
I think Braun would still need a little help.
A little help from a grown-up Nicholas.
I'm in the driver's seat right now.
I am grown up. What are you talking about?
Sorry, the
I
music.
know what you're talking about.
It sounds like Avenged Sevenfold. The music sounds like Avenged
It's
Sevenfold.
not heavy enough.
Yeah.
When are general managers going to ever realize that you'll never have enough security to deal with Brock Lesnar?
I thought every time the New Day's involved in a contract signing, they get meta with it with Aiden Pierce. It's like, you do realize it's going to end in a fight, right?
Yeah. Man, poor Adam Pierce having to deal with Chelsea Green.
To be fair, Chelsea Green is doing the Karen gimmick beautifully.
I still think Sue Young did a really good job with it in Impact when she was Susan.
Mm.
But let's not forget the original Karen, Vicky Guerrero. She was a Karen before they even had the term Karen. Boom, 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 boom.
What I kind of like about this Bobby Lashley is, it feels like we're getting back on track with him.
Mm-hmm.
Like when he was like originally the Hurt Business with the Hurt Business. It feels like we're starting to get back on track with Bobby.
Have you been noticing, like, throughout different backstage segments, in the background, you have MVP slowly building the Hurt Business?
And he has offered MVP. I mean, MVP has offered Lashley.
Yeah, I just like they're like doing like these long-term little story elements in the background, with MVP like doing his own little thing. It kind of makes the world WWE universe feel more like a lot of things are
Universal?
going on. Yeah. It's like, oh, things are happening in the background. Things are happening off camera. There's actual a little world here.
Two of the most decorated combat athletes in history. But this town ain't big enough for both of them.
Trying out Cherry Garcia Ben Jerry's my first time.
For Lashley losing his coveted United States Championship several months back. Lashley has slept.
Yeah, I've never been a Cherry fan.
They balance it out by putting pieces of chocolate in it.
Yeah, I just don't like cherry flavored things.
Damn, that pop.
Dun, 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 dun.
Wicked, wow.
Yeah, the reason I'm not really a fan of the whole Wyatt going after one of these guys is I don't see how it benefits Wyatt. Because I don't know. Like, are they really gonna have Wyatt beat Lesnar? I feel like Wyatt needs to be like the only person Wyatt's beaten so far since he came back is LA Knight. I feel like they should be building him up some more.
Honestly, if it were me, I would still do. Honestly, if I had no choice and I had put either of these two guys against Wyatt at Mania, I would put Lashley so I can get Lesnar as part of the in the IC title picture, make it a fatal 4-way at Mania. Sheamus, McIntyre, Walter, and Lesnar. That's just big, beefy boys battering beef 4 ways.
That didn't sound right.
You know what I meant.
I know what you meant. As we live up to the internet, so they know what you meant. I got my own snacks.
It's about having that definitive, decisive W over the other competitor. Period. This will be as physical as they come. Lesnar realizing that, smile crosses his face. Lashley ready to go. And here we go.
Yeah, Battle of the Titans. No, it's the Clash of the Titans.
Ooh, there's one.
The original Clash of the Titans movie still holds up.
OG, yeah, hell yeah.
I didn't like the remake. The only thing I liked about the remake was Liam Neeson as Zeus.
Oh yeah, because he said release the Kraken.
Chairs in the front few rows. The 10-time world champion, Brock Lesnar, sending Lashley out to the floor. Brock with a blow right to the back of the neck of Lashley. Lashley sent back into the ring. And Bobby trying to get a full head of steam. A spear to Lesnar. Cover.
And then the match is over.
Whoa. Oh, Lesnar Goldberg.
Mm-hmm.
That still was an amazing moment.
What part?
Goldberg squashed Lesnar.
Yeah.
Nobody saw that coming. Go for the hurt lock.
Lesnar is hurt. Bobby Lashley stalking the beast, looking for the hurt lock to try to put Brock away. Did Bobby Lashley lock his hands behind the massive?
Okay, they say this is cherry ice cream. I'm barely tasting the cherry. It tastes more vanilla. Right, here we go. F5.
Woo!
1 F5.
You ever want to be like if two semi trucks just crashed into each other? Here you go.
Yeah, this crowd is definitely going for the more Caucasian Mack truck at the moment.
What?
He's going for a more Viking looking Mack truck in this match. The crowd. I forgot who I said was going to win this.
I think you went with Lesnar. I went with Lesnar. Mo, I think you went with Lashley, didn't you?
I believe I did.
Everybody knows how this match ends. It's either an F5 or a spear, maybe a hurt lock, but there aren't a lot of options. These are two smash mouth athletes.
I don't know if those comments really pull out some weight there. But it makes it sound like these guys only have one or two moves, and this is how it's gonna end.
I mean, that's how they're treating this match right now. It's like they got enter a cheat code for limited moves and finishers.
They're spamming the finisher button.
Yeah. Yeah, even Triple H knows like what kind of match people love when it comes to a Lesnar match.
Bobby Lashley, all business.
Oh, they're chanting Bobby who? I thought they were chanting Bobby Roode for a sec.
He's Canadian. And Bobby Roode had a great feud with Bobby Lashley in TNA.
Absolutely sure the next time Brock asks Bobby who, that Brock Lesnar sees Lashley's name in Brock's sleep. Brock Lesnar trying to break the definitive full Nelson known as the Hurt Lock. Bobby still got it locked in. Brock could be fading. Was that his
Trying to break out of it.
effort by the base? No!
Whoa.
I
Hello?
saw that coming.
What?
What?
Didn't see that coming.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me!
Result of an disqualification. The Almighty.
Really?
Wait, so I am the winner.
Yeah, I was going to say, Mo, you were correct. It's probably not in the way you thought.
Could not break the Hurt Lock. So what did he do?
Really?
Low, delivered the low.
They had this match ended a
Gives-
disqualification?
Gives a reason for him to have a match at Mania. Gives a reason for them to have a match at Mania.
So Lesnar is a heel again? I don't know.
No, crowd's still popping for him. Excuse me. Apparently, Lashley's even said he would love to have like a street fight match with Lashley.
Is this a double turn?
No, because the crowd's still chanting for Lesnar.
Well, I mean, Lesnar just did just take the cheap way out.
Lesnar's mad at the ref. It's like, how dare you watch me do something illegal?
You're supposed to look the other way, ref. God.
He was in trouble. Brock was this close to fading, to passing out to the Hurt Lock of Lashley, and he went low, and now Bobby Lashley.
Huh.
Mm.
So the feud's not over, and there's no pay-per-view between now and Mania.
Lesnar's over here cleaning up the announce table, and that'll only mean one thing.
Ooh, that's a nice Kirby long sleeve.
That's what you're paying attention to?
Oh no, the announce table got destroyed.
A man went through that table, Kristen. A flesh and blood man named Bobby.
Yeah, but that's what they're doing. They're just playing a we're gonna save it till Mania card. And this will get him suspended until Mania.
Oh, the old he's suspended, that's why he's not around thing with Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, how do we write somebody off until the next match 2 months later? Let's suspend them.
Now, if I was the authority figure, it's like, Brock, I know you want suspension. You plot twist, you don't get it. What belt is that?
It's a modified version of the Undisputed one.
Oh, it's all black. Yeah, at first I thought it was going to be close, and he got him like in the inner thigh. But I was like, oh no, that was right in the balls.
Better go back to the glue. The fact that he got that glue.
He wasn't done there though. This was an F5 through our announce table, as vicious as I've ever seen.
Honestly, it happened. My first thought was, ooh, that guy have an interesting Kirby shirt on. What? That's wow. How should I be surprised?
I mean, I guess you have them have a gimmick match at Mania, but I feel like it could have just ended here and both guys could have done something else at Mania.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait! Oh, is this? Because remember, there's reports saying that they were going to redo what they did for 21. Oh shit! It is.
Oh, they're doing Joker versus Rollins.
It's no, wait. If I know who the other person is right. Oh my god. It's clever. Yeah, it is. It is. It works.
It really doesn't work. I like the remix of the theme.
Maybe.
You're gonna curse stop Robert.
The laugh works too. Oh, this is cool.
Is he gonna curse stop Robert De Niro?
What was that? Ooh, it's you. Kind of scared me. Up there. What was it? Interpretive dance helps me collect my thoughts. And I can't stop thinking about WrestleMania. No one can. The whole city's on the edge of its seat. I didn't know you were such a close talker. What's with the face paint? It's exfoliating. What's with the voice? Gotta run. Wait for the man cave.
Wait for the man cave?
I know we had man cave.
Because I'm the man.
The back man.
The back man.
I'm the man.
That was like both
Dude.
Joker and that was both Joker and Dark Knight. $23, even stronger.
So okay, so I already know what a couple of the other ones are, and one of them I really do want to see. I really do want to see. So that one, that's hilarious.
Do you want in on this action? Download the DraftKings app, use code WWE, and play free for $10,000.
Wait, I just remember that. It ended in disqualification.
6
Yeah.
years.
So technically,
The journey.
Lesnar
I
lost.
didn't think I was coming back.
Yeah, Mo just said he won. Yeah, so yeah, Mo picked Lashley to win. So technically, yes,
The
Mo,
Bray
Mo was
Wyatt,
correct.
the Bray Wyatt stuff. I know.
Oh, yeah.
The Bray Wyatt stuff.
You get another shot at.
Yeah, but if Wyatt said he wanted the winner, it's not over between those two, so I don't know.
Yes, I cannot physically put that title into my father's hands. I cannot bestow it upon the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
If Cody wins at Mania, they have to let Dustin out to celebrate with him. You know?
But I certainly can put it around the waist.
They probably won't.
American Nightmare. Cody Rhodes,
Man, that actually was Heyman, man.
Then he tore the pectoral muscle right off the bone. If I've looked up at the lights enough,
Cody brought up
laying on a table getting ready to get started.
how Heyman helped Dusty in 2000.
Close as you've ever been to the
And then freaking Heyman pulled out the,
sacrifices, all the
oh, Dusty wish Roman was his son. It's like, come on, Heyman. Like, Cody had that really good line when he pulled Heyman in. It's like, I'm just trying to win a championship belt. Everyone wants to make this so damn personal.
Being in the ring is like oxygen, and I really need to breathe again.
here comes number 30. The American Nightmare is here.
Cody Rhodes.
He's only one of a handful of people to win at number 30, right?
Yeah, I think.
Do it. Do it. Yes.
Brawled them. Undertaker, John Cena, Triple H, Lesnar was 30 last year, wasn't he? No, wait, hold on. I think I got it all. Yeah, it has gotten to the point where waiting for number 30 isn't that impressive anymore. Like, it used to be like kind of a running joke that the most advantageous and the best spot to have didn't actually win, and then Royal. Hold on, I got Doritos on my fingers. Rumble match. Come on, internet.
Oh, wow. George St. Pierre.
There we go. Yeah, it was 2007, 2008. Yeah, Undertaker, John Cena.
There you go, Mo.
I saw. Okay, Skillet.
Triple H.
I feel like the first
Blockbuster,
time I
and Cody
heard
Rhodes, yeah.
Skillet was off of a different pay-per-view that they had a song for.
Rick
So, yeah,
Couple,
five
Judgment Day.
The Great Couple.
Yeah, I won't say what it is, but the one WrestleMania 39 film parody vignette I'm curious about is they have one for Judgment Day.
I like how the Judgment Day went from a supernatural cult to a gang of goth bullies.
Well, that's the initial reason Edge left was Vince wanted to make him spooky.
And then after he left, they made it less spooky.
All leading up to Extreme Rules.
I know. I had Judgment. I definitely had Judgment Day on this one.
Death in the back of the head with those brass knuckles.
Huh?
I knew exactly what was going to happen, and I was helpless to stop it. I quit. Death!
You taught us
Oh,
too
yeah.
well. That's a good line. You taught us too well. Edge has done some really things too.
You just made a bad problem even worse. I am a cruel, vindictive, sick bastard. Who will sink to any level to get my pound of flesh. Mommy's home.
I'm gonna cut right to the chase. If you've got the stones, Ripley, Balor.
Am I the only person around here that's noticing a pattern? That Edge makes his triumphant return to the ring only for the Judgment Day to beat him down again and again and again.
Bess, what I did to you was just a glimpse of what I'm capable of.
Finn, Rhea, I am going to end Judgment Day.
Message sent. It would all come to a head at the Elimination Chamber.
Will this be the end? Or will it be Judgment Day?
God
Edge?
damn it. It happened again. My spoon broke. Classic spoon broke. Nope. Nope. Glasses. Yeah. Hey, look, it's Condom.
Condom. I'm sorry. He just always looks so out of place.
The following contest is a
Oh. Oh.
match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first,
So Finn is looking like he would be like he took the Squid Games costume.
I was thinking Squid
modified
Games
it.
too. I was thinking Squid Games.
you know, Corey, the Judgment Day has become Frankenstein's monster to Dr. Edge, created, of course, by Edge just after WrestleMania. Edge was kicked out of the group, and now this monster has taken on a life of its own. Did you take a look at my notes, Cole? I had that exact same analogy in my phone. I was going to bring it to light. You're absolutely right. A perfect example. And I feel as though the involvement of Beth Phoenix with Edge over the past year or so has really
Priest is busy getting ready for the chamber.
Judgment Day have not slowed down in their pursuit of knocking off Edge from his pedestal.
This music.
And WWE Elimination Chamber is powered by C4 Energy, the main event energy drink that supercharges your performance to the ultimate level. Go for that undisputed heavyweight energy with C4. And listen, the Judgment Day have run roughshod over Monday Night Raw for months now. Week after week, they seem to grow more and more dangerous. You add the street smarts in the inside knowledge that Dominik Mysterio brings to the
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Michael Cole has a hate boner for Dominic.
Him and a few hundred other people.
Respect is earned on the inside, Cole.
Dominic is being like, oh, he's
The dad is gone. Uh-oh. We lost the Nicholas.
WWE Hall of Famers, Beth Phoenix, and
Stop it. There we go.
Corey, do you realize it has been almost 17 years since Edge has wrestled here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada? He was brought up in Orange.
Come on, quality. Come on.
Headlining events in Montreal. And here he is again tonight. Well, it's been 17 years, but I assure you the reigning superstar has not lost a step.
There he is.
This is deeply
Girl is there.
Whoa! Listen, the crowd was singing Edge's song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, here's some of the nuts of Bull Nakano. Sometimes I forget Edge is from Canada.
Yeah, Edge from Canada.
What?
You say you forget Edge is from Canada?
Sometimes I forget Edge is from Canada.
God damn it. My internet signal is garbage.
Here comes Beth. And now a double team by Beth and Edge. Whoa. And Edge! Does that look familiar? Is that a wife-assisted splash? That means Rhea Ripley...
Of course, I've been disconnected. There we go.
Rhea Ripley and Beth are going to meet one-on-one in a match. Rhea, of course, already has her date set at WrestleMania. Two physical specimens.
They missed the timing on that one.
And a lock up for Rhea and Beth Phoenix. Rhea, of course, with
She said bitch, and it took them 2 seconds after the word to realize, oh shit.
A nice collar and elbow tie-up. Legitimate struggle between two powerhouses.
Ain't that a bit?
And Rhea, comes into a clothesline by Beth, which does not take her down.
Oh.
I didn't censor that one.
Insane clubbing.
Woo.
Rhea Ripley catches her with a forearm, and now Dominik up on the apron.
Get your ass down, Dom.
Personal motivation. Maybe telling Rhea what he told the world last week, that Beth and Edge are just like his deadbeat dad, Rey Mysterio. They were once good, but the game passed them by. A lot of people would argue that Beth Phoenix walked so that Rhea Ripley could run in this game.
Fuck you, Dominic Chants.
Not ready to step out of the way just yet.
Fuck you, Dominic. Wow.
They hate Dominic.
Thank you, Montreal, for being amazing tonight.
Those damn French Canadians, man.
Rhea wants the riptide belt. Beth suffered this Monday night.
Whoop.
Go behind now, an elbow by Rhea catches Beth. This is wildly with a clothesline again, and Beth takes down Rhea.
Who's me?
Big time clothesline. Rhea looking for a little rest.
Get your dumb ass down.
Did you just say sit your dumb ass down?
Did you, Nick? Say yes. Say yes, Nick. To say yes.
Yeah, I did. Sit your dumb ass down.
Sit your dumb ass down. That works. That works. Man, Nick, first Dickle and now dumbass.
It's almost like I have a writing degree.
You tried to use in your English class once. Your teacher told you it will never work in real life. Many moons later. Ha ha.
From society. Oh, look at now, Dominik getting involved. Finn with the official, and Dominik now.
I feel like we can make a Lions t-shirt just based off my one-liners.
And once again,
Oh, damn. I'm sorry. That hurt. Like,
where's he going?
he looked like Dom just like.
Did you hear Corey? He said Dominic has a curfew.
He lightly tapped. Look like he lightly tapped Beth. Like he lightly tapped her and she just went boom. It's like
right in the taco.
The chain, huh? Nah. Dom. Hey, goodbye.
Over 17,000 here tonight. Very vocal at Bell Center in Montreal.
Very amazingly vocal tonight.
Ooh, he's back.
No, you know what happened? Triple H show. Go back out there.
Can we ground him or something?
Behind glass while being confronted by Dominik.
That's a good one.
They had a great Valentine's Day date. You see that? They sure did.
My brother told me about that.
Yeah, he died in the dash because he saw some cops and thought it was a sting. And Ray had to
Fuck
pay.
you, Dominik. Crowd A+. Crowd is at A+, and we're only like in the middle of the show. We've only just made it to the middle of the show.
Ooh.
Oh, nice work.
Oh.
He got spiked.
Jesus.
Wait.
Oh, what happened? I missed it.
Finn went under the ring.
Oh, there we go.
They should let you do that in a new 2K game.
Go in the ring, get him up to the other side.
Yeah, if you're a heel.
Whoop.
Timing. Is it? Oh, Riptide.
So tired of this.
Trying to go for a glam slam. Hey, that's a nice shirt. Oh, the back logo is so big on that Rhea Ripley shirt. Oh, Rhea trying to go for Avalanche glam slam.
But Beth fighting her heart out. Again, no edge on the apron for Beth to tag. So Beth remains in the match.
Woo!
Woo! Better signal.
Right in front of Dominik. Beth trying to punish Ripley.
Oh. She's gonna do it, dude. I don't care what you say. Go back to the. I don't know. And good superplex. Good superplex. That was a nice superplex. Looks like Beth. All Beth told the ref was, "Yeah, I'm okay."
Oh. Impact.
Yeah, that hurt. That hurt, man.
That
Ow.
That's so bad.
You know what's the weirdest thing to say? Dominik is one that's helped making this match. Just his presence alone has the crowd fully active.
Oh. Well, more like people's reaction to him. Oh. Oh.
Doesn't Edge still hold a record for most overall championship wins in WWE?
Not counting the 24/7 title, I think so.
For Ed? Oh yeah.
Because
For
counting
Ed, I'm saying
24/7
for
title is
Edge.
R-Truth.
I see what you mean if you're not counting 24/7 titles.
If you count 24/7 title, it's R-Truth.
How is Dom going to affect this?
He's gonna try to kiss mommy.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, ref. It's why did they treat refs to be so stupid sometimes? Like
That was stupid. You saw that, right? It's like Dom was already getting back down on the thing, and
1, 2, 3.
The timing was off on that. The timing.
Yeah, he
was
already
off.
He kicked out, and then she jumped on.
He had to call an audible and kick out because Beth's timing was off on the breaking up the pin.
I don't know if it was more off, but rather distance-wise, she was not gonna make it.
She thought she was gonna make it, but yeah.
Yeah, they just had to do an audible.
Yeah. Yeah, crowd is realizing that.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh.
I believe so. My lord. Finn was going for the coup de grace.
Beth threw Dominik to the rope and
Phoenix did not allow it to happen.
Finn heard his little demons.
It's coup de grace. That's how you say it.
Actually, it's coup de grace.
Yeah, we ain't French.
Learn to speak French, guys.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh.
I feel like if anything, this match is more of a showcase for Beth and Rhea.
Oh, obviously.
Although that double clothesline knockout is not what I was expecting afterwards.
Yeah, see, here it is again. He interferes, and Beth, didn't need to move at all.
Well, he did because that's when Dom threw the brass knuckles.
Oh, they're not gonna fully show that. Mom spaghetti?
Mommy spaghetti.
Mommy spaghetti?
Oh, damn it, now I want spaghetti.
Skitty.
Some skitty.
You do realize you're gonna lose by disqualification. Refs, the fuck, bro? Thanks, ref. A+.
Great job.
Just staring at him instead of doing no, stop, wait, don't do it.
Woo! Execution! Woo! Yeah.
Condoms down, condoms down. I repeat, condoms down.
Condoms down. Yeah, get out here, Dom. Oh, Sling Blade.
Ooh, I like the booth. Ooh. What? Did he say Shatter Machine?
He did.
He did say Shatter Machine.
Did he fucking just say Shatter Machine?
Oh.
He didn't even say 3. Oh my god. Shatter Machine. What?
There's a little thing for the dirt sheets to think about. I mean, you guys saw that post where who was it, Dax or somebody was posted a picture of like their alcohol and it included a WWE contract on the edge. And you had to delete it.
Yeah.
I think FTR is going back. I don't know.
They were like, yeah, we'll go back eventually. Then like when they heard reports Vince was back in the company, they were like, well, so like,
yeah, but now it's clear that Vince is nowhere near creative.
Let's see if they say it again. Because he said Shatter Machine. Out of all the moves you can call it.
All the names you can call that move.
Here goes.
Clear as day.
Cole says, fuck.
I see clearly, and the days on the
Oh, that's been our biggest pop so far. Wait, did he just say Shatter Machine? Like, okay, if they said Big Rig, I would have known something was definitely up.
Like, what's next? Is that going to do GTS?
I'm the only Canadian winning tonight. Woo!
I'm the only Canadian winning tonight. Oh yeah, actually, yeah. Brock's technically Canadian too, and he lost by disqualification. Brock has dual citizenship.
Oh no, that's true. That match was fun. I think helped by the crowd.
Yeah.
Feel like a champion at WWEshop.com. Now a Fanatics experience. Tonight only. Save up to 40% off site wide.
What's that shirt there? American Nightmare and what's the other one?
Bianca Belair.
Oh.
Quiet on the set. Can we
Miz.
have quiet on the set?
I'm the Miz, and
And if you're wondering, yes, Miz does have a WrestleMania 39 movie parody vignette. And it's about what you would expect.
Like, I thought Miz was feuding with Johnny Gargano and Dexter Lumis, and then he's losing to Rick Boogs in a squash match. So what's going on? And then he's getting into a fight with Seth Rollins.
I'm the star of the sensational TV hit Miz and Mrs. I'm the man who headlined WrestleMania. I am the only two.
Yeah, it's over 10 years ago, and you haven't done it since. That's actually not true anymore. He says the only two-time Grand Slam champion. That's not true anymore.
Wait, he said what?
As an outsider.
Miz, it said Miz is the only two-time Grand Slam champion.
Yeah, they haven't updated it because even on the last Miz TV, he brings up how him and Rollins are both two-time Grand Slam champions.
Yeah. God, I feel old that I was. I remember this live, but
I remember he called his first finisher the Wizard of Oz.
I believe it, and I will make
That's
yeah,
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Early Miz was a very work in progress.
So, okay, so I wonder what match is next.
It's the second Elimination Chamber match.
Trying to see if there's any other match. Oh, damn it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Men Elimination Chamber and then the Undisputed title match.
My internet works perfectly fine until we do one of these streams and then it starts to act up. Come on.
Stay tuned to WWE's social media platforms for the official Elimination Chamber press conference. You can relive the elation of victory. You can hear the heartbreak of defeat with some of the biggest stars of the night here at Elimination Chamber immediately following the event. And also catch it right here on Peacock. Well, ladies and gentlemen, for 902 days,
There we go. Roman drinking them C4s.
Montreal is now your city. It can't be looked at as
Ah, thank you. Thank you, crowd, for booing.
Montreal tonight becomes the
I've had C4 before. It's a pretty good energy drink.
Okay.
They had these Sour Patch Kid flavored ones. They're actually pretty good.
Will have 17,000 in his corner. Roman versus Sami, the Undisputed Championship main event at WrestleMania at stake as well, live tonight.
The men's elimination chamber match.
Anyone can win this one.
There's better. I would say. I would more say there's better odds of somebody else walking out with the U.S. title. There's better odds.
But I still think it can go any way. I think it's definitely less predictable than the first chamber match. Basically,
I don't know about that.
why am I having the worst luck?
As the United States Champion.
A-Town down.
Beyblade down.
Beyblade down. Beyblade down.
Hey, how do I get to that cool new place? Oh, you go a town down.
Boo. Boo.
Boo yourself. Go ahead and boo me. I see what makes you cheer. We're shitting on that U.S. tile design, but I think it's nice.
What? I think it's fine. Like I would prefer the original, but I think this design's
Yeah,
fine.
the original was cool, but I don't. It's like when people got mad when they changed the Intercontinental title. Like I get people really like the white strap and all that stuff, but the new Intercontinental title still looks it's not new anymore, but you know what I mean. It still looks really good. It's not like they got rid of those and then gave it an ugly design. And to be fair, that U.S. title design lasted a long time compared to other belts.
Oh yeah.
Like, it stayed the same for a while. That big old eagle.
Yeah, he's had that title since November.
Yeah. Yeah, he won in one of those Match of the Year matches. Come on. It's garbage. Oh, hi. There he goes. It's raining cops. Is this what it looks like for fish in the ocean? Ah!
The pinnacle of this business. His journey could begin tonight. But what I love most about Montez is he hasn't forgotten where he came from. Montez said if he wins tonight, if he becomes United States champion, he's going to offer the first opportunity to his tag team partner, Angelo Dawkins.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I did hear you say that.
Yeah, first if he wins it,
That's a nice jacket.
It is.
This U.S. Marine said he's going to call it the US Championship because it's about us. It's about the WWE family, and he wants to represent them as the champion.
It's not a bad reason. I mean, I'm not. It's whatever, but like, actually has a good reasoning.
When I say we, I mean us, all of us as the WWE Universe. Expect big things tonight from Mr. Ford.
The design of the jacket kind of. What?
What's that?
I was gonna say the Montez's jacket design reminds me a lot of some of the background art designs for the Wakanda, Black Panther posters. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm sure it's very much inspired by that.
Mo, what were you trying to say before?
I think I heard the audio from Austin's
chamber.
Austin's chamber.
They add mics into the chamber now so that we can actually better hear them.
Big Bronson Reed. The big Aussie.
How is he the dark horse?
Because he's not a favorite to win, but he has the ability to do so.
He's also not been in a WWE pay-per-view main roster.
He's also as big as a horse, so
he's also dark as one too.
Look at that dark hair.
And his hair is majestic as one as well.
Got that nice mane going.
Ooh. He beat Okada clean.
I know.
I will always mention that.
Former, he's former NXT North American champion.
Bret Dean Priest was in this for a split second. I hear his music. Well, yeah, that's right.
Well, yeah, that's why it made sense why he wasn't out with the rest of Judgment Day.
What's he wearing?
I think it's a crown. Ooh, that's neat. That's that looks like the crown from the Batman Who Laughs.
Yeah.
But that's not really a crown. That goes around his eyes. But it's a crown. Yeah. You know what I mean.
Nerd.
Nerd. Oh God, that's giving me flashbacks to the last 2 seasons of Game of Thrones.
No, don't do that to yourself.
Oh my God.
Hey Nick, remember that one time that something happened that shouldn't have?
You mean the entirety of those last 2 seasons?
No.
Yeah, let's build up Jon Snow and Night King for the entire series and have somebody else kill the fucking Night King.
Oh, dudes, starting out is gonna be Rollins and freaking Gargano.
Nice.
Awesome. Please be nice. Please recognize Johnny Canada crowd. He had that great match with against FTR.
Oh yeah, it was in Toronto.
It was.
Yeah.
Technically, it was in Canada, but it was in Toronto.
Western Canada and Eastern Canada are very different.
I remember that episode of South Park.
Okay, nice pop. Yeah, Toronto is more like a business city, while Montreal is more of the party city, is from what I've heard.
I was good. Well, Western Canada is more UK inspired, while Eastern Canada is more French inspired. Because those different regions were occupied by those different countries for a while. One's very British, one's very French. Both very Canadian.
Alright.
Very British, very French, very Canadian.
It's true. That's true. Thank you, Triple H, for remembering the NXT lore.
Oh, the Gargano beat Reed?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Gargano beat Priest thanks to the help of Theory. Remember that Halloween Havoc match?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember that.
It was me, Austin. He even said that line.
Have they really interacted since Gargano first came back?
Oh yeah. It was like the second week back.
Yeah, I know they had that where they brought up that they were in the way. Did you like those Mario boots Rollins wore on Monday?
They're really stupid.
Yeah, they look like they're Mario boots. They look more like Pac-Man boots.
Looks like he's wearing the bomb half of his old Power Ranger getup from SummerSlam.
Probably is. He's probably... Can you imagine what Becky and Seth's closet looks like?
This is like, you look at one side, you think it's Becky's, it's Seth. You look at the other side, you think it's Seth's, it's Becky's.
I don't know if you guys saw that, but Seth was like getting ready to walk by a guy who had his phone out and wanted to take a side-by-side picture, and he was just like, yeah, and then grazed past him.
I love Seth Rollins.
It's like a big...
I really like that remix of his theme with the Joker dance. I actually thought that was a good remix.
I love it. I love him doing the Joker dance on the stairs. That was beautiful. I love it. She's not called Batman. She's called The Man. And she's like, so wait, it's the Man Cave?
It's the Man Cave.
It's the man.
It says like, I didn't know we have a man cave. She's like, of course you wouldn't. I was like, damn. No, Mo nailed it. She's Beckman.
Beckman.
Speaking of which, Michael Keaton's back as Batman. You know, I really want to be excited for that Flash movie, but then I remember who's Flash.
Yeah. Dude, I didn't know that. This will be the first time Gargano Rollins go head-to-head in WWE.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, face-to-face, whatever.
You're like, hey. I like this Steps is like in this weird middle area between face and heel.
Yeah. It's a nice middle. And then he's definitely cranking up the face once he has to go in to his feud with Logan Paul.
That's actually an interesting feud because it feels like neither one of them's the face or heel, and it's like you're putting these two personalities against each other and they're letting you decide who to back.
What's great is Logan Paul's willing to work with whoever he's training a match for. So
yeah, Logan Paul's definitely putting the work in for all this.
Sorry, I'm enjoying this while it lasts or somebody else enters and ruins it. The moment.
I am trying my best.
Just tell Johnny Gargano you can't do something. His response, watch me. Well, look how he got here. He beat Baron Corbin to get into the chamber.
That's not much of an accolade anymore.
What?
What
did he say?
I forgot that like Gargano beat Baron Corbin.
Hey, just remember, Baron Corbin is the only one to have made Roman Reigns eat dog food.
that is true. And then Roman made him eat dog food.
Come on.
Oh god, did you see that backstage segment where JBL just buried Baron Corbin to his face?
Mm-hmm.
That was brutal.
At least we're not gonna get JBL on TV anymore. So
I love JBL.
I love JBL in moderation.
He's a great heel.
Oh.
Gargano able to send Rollins over the top rope. Rollins does not want to be a joker in this match here tonight. But Gargano.
I see what he did there. Joker.
So we saw our first parody. They parodied Joker and a little bit of Dark Knight. We'll see what other movies they parody.
Well, I know one of them is not a movie. I know that much. I won't say it here, but one of them is not a movie.
It's a TV show?
One of them is a TV show. I know a couple. I think the rest are definitely movies, though. One of them is a TV show. The only other one I remember, the only other two I remember right now is one for Miz and the one for Judgment Day. I won't spoil it here.
It'll be really, really hard to top the one with Eddie Guerrero and Booker T and as Pulp
I know
Fiction.
that's a lot of people's favorite. The Pulp Fiction parody. Honestly, my favorite is everybody just the taxi driver role one.
Oh yeah, you're talking to me?
Yeah, that one. That's actually my favorite because it gets a whole bunch of people involved.
And then who's in the? I'm trying to remember who was in When Harry Met Sally. That was Ric Flair and who's else in that?
I don't remember.
But I remember Linda McMahon showed up and she did the I'll have what he's having. Yeah, I'm trying to remember all of those ones. I remember the Pulp Fiction one. They did When Harry Met Sally. I think
Braveheart they did Braveheart with Triple H.
Yeah. They did Gladiator.
Gladiator was Stone Cold. Few Good Men was JBL and John Cena.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah. I don't remember if there was any others. No, I remember it because I remember the Harry Met Sally one because I believe Steph's the one who says the line, "I'll have what they're having."
Yeah, it was Steph, wasn't it?
I think it was Steph who says the line.
I thought it was Linda McMahon who did it.
Was it Steph or Linda? I don't remember.
I kind of remember being Linda because the person who says it in the original movie is an older woman. Yes. Yes. That was funny as hell.
I missed it. What happened?
They were both punching Theory in the face and then he ducked, so Rollins just slapped him in the back.
Okay, no, it was one of them was Kurt Angle in the Billy Crystal role.
Yeah.
Trying to see who was it. Oh, and Christy Hem was in the Meg Ryan role.
Yes, yeah, it was Kurt Angle and Christy Hemme.
I didn't for a second. I didn't recognize Kurt Angle because he has hair in the scene.
You know, I'm getting older. I remember Kurt Angle had hair. But I remember Ric Flair being in one of them. Which one was he in? Was he in the Braveheart one with Triple H?
Hold on a sec. I'm trying to see who's the one who says I'll have what they're having.
I'm pretty sure it was Linda McMahon.
I like that. That was funny.
That was funny.
They don't show it in the clip I found. They don't show the part where the lady says, "Okay, I'm gonna let it run and see if I can recognize."
This has been really funny with Rollins and Gargano beating the shit out of Theory.
It's also interesting that in both of these chamber matches, there's been someone who's ran back into a chamber.
They do that spot a lot now with chamber matches.
I don't think I've ever noticed it until this year. Especially with Carmella coming out of a chamber and running into a different one. And then, of course, Theory doing his thing.
Yeah, they've done that before. Oh, here you go. Woo!
Ooh.
Yeah, they don't show it. In the clip I found, they don't show it.
Oh, that's weird. Probably later.
Broken arrow to Gargano. Johnny wrestling in trouble. And now Priest runs into the boot by Rollins, setting him up perhaps for a pedigree. Priest able to get out of it. Oh, face.
Oh.
Some version of an inverted bulldog and an elbow.
Ooh.
Is it enough to put Gargano?
1, 2, kick out.
I don't think Gargano's going to go out first.
Damian Priest recently came out and he's really fighting for them to do another pay-per-view in Puerto Rico.
Bronson Reed with a big smile on his face.
Which I think the last one was the original New Year's Revolution in 2005.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it was Linda.
Yeah, I knew it.
Confirmed it. It was Linda.
Did you say it, Kristen?
Huh?
Damian Priest is campaigning for them to do another pay-per-view in Puerto Rico.
I'd be for it. I mean,
I think the last one was the original New Year's Revolution. Which, Chris, I know you. Huh?
What was that?
Well, I was gonna say I know you've been wanting to bring back New Year's Revolution for a while, but I think Impact got that trademark because they just had those tapings with that name.
Okay, cool. Ooh.
Because you know how Impact they name their tapings now. They named their ones in January New Year's Revolution.
Completely unforgiving. The United States champion was just crushed between it and a very, very angry Damian.
Oh.
And Priest again.
Oh no. Oh no. Hold on, Rollins. Oh no. Oh.
Yeah, and Ric Flair was in the Braveheart parody.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Okay. Nice stuff. Everybody's showing their stuff in this match. It's going to be more fun when Montez flies off one of the pods.
Oh man, when Reed gets in there and Reed and Priest go at it.
They never said that once during the women's one. That's all I'm going to say. They didn't.
Wow.
Where's the lie? Where's the lie?
Boo!
Yo, Priest.
Priest keeps his United States title hopes alive.
Man, I just noticed all 6 of these men are NXT alumni.
Yeah, I kind of figured that too.
And 3 of them were former North American champions. Here comes the big boy.
Who's going to definitely change the complexion of this matchup.
Yeah, that didn't work. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh! He hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
I don't know if they were both motherfuckers.
I did a little bit at the beginning where Theory's like, hey, you remember when we were a group, right? Gargano's like, yeah, but I also remember you beating me down when I first made it to the main roster. Woo! That was fun. This match is going to be insane.
Not as
Gargano,
insane as
why
the
would
next
you
one.
do that? No.
Don't stop. No.
No, stop, please. Don't die.
Oh,
he dead.
That was that fallaway slam or a Samoan drop?
Fall
both.
away.
Okay.
No, actually, it would be a Samoan drop.
Thank you. See,
Oh.
Mo faster than Corey on this on the draw.
Go. Yeah. King Kong versus Godzilla. Let's go.
Oh.
Priest just tattooed Reed with that right hand. Bronson Reed.
Don't know what Priest was trying to do, but it didn't come out too well.
Yeah, he kind of. Oh no! Here comes the spot. You know
Damien's
the spot. You know the
Damien's
spot.
gonna need.
You all know the spot.
Oh, no. Oh my God!
It didn't break either, which hurts even more.
Oh man, Damien's gonna need a Priest after that.
Damian Priest is knocked out.
Montez Ford's like, oh God.
One more. I did a crouch chain one more time.
Oh, I think Damien's about to die. No. Oh!
Theory, every time he tries to get up to make some kind of offense, they just go, no.
No.
That's why he's gonna win.
Thank God they have Reed in this match. Because they're really showcasing his stuff right now.
Is he still working for the Miz?
No, they made a story thing that make you say he was just for hire.
All right. Okay, good. Woo! Montez coming out swinging.
Oh! I love that shot. Don't you dare. Come on. I love that shot he did to Reed where he did insecurity kicking his head into the metal rod in the chamber. That was pretty dope. Oh, he's trying to do the people's elbow.
I mean, he did the DX thing earlier.
Oh, boo!
Buzzkill, boo! Boo!
And then Bronson goes ahead and does it.
Theory. Jesus
Theory,
Christ! This is how
crazy.
This is how Boots tore his quads last year at WrestleMania.
Oh my God!
Nice. Randy Orton approves. No, wait. Dustin Rhodes approves. Oh, like how he lost a steel cage match against Bronson Reed for the North American title.
Johnny Cage.
Ooh.
Oh!
What the fuck was that?
1, 2. Oh!
Somebody's dead.
Let's watch this again. Whoa! Oh!
I don't even know what to call that. I just put combination offense from Gargano and Rollins. Like, what the fuck? Oh, no. Domino effect from
Domino
Gargano.
effect. There we go.
That was... Dude, it's like we were talking about predictions. It's like 6 amazing competitors in the 6 amazing players in match, and it could really go any which way.
Whoa.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No!
Oh fuck!
Hey, about to kill Ford.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Thank
Climb!
you,
Climb! Climb like you, Spider-Man.
Oh god! Oh god!
He's like,
Come on, Montez, do something! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! No!
Oh God!
No! Don't! Please, for the love of God, don't!
No,
You have so much to
don't.
live for.
Stop, please.
This is not an ex.
I see your wife lately. She's still really hot.
No.
Oh!
Nice. Did you just imply that he shouldn't do it because his wife's still hot? As if she wasn't totally okay?
I was trying to be humorous. I'm like, no, stop, don't. Your wife's still hot. I don't know.
What's this? So if she wasn't anymore, it'd be totally okay.
Well, you know how he is.
Yeah.
He hates women.
Yeah.
Chamber top, not cage top.
That's Kristen.
That's right. There's no eliminations yet. That's right. There's still been 0 eliminations.
Whoa.
Double super kick party. Oh, triple super kick party.
Oh.
Oh, one final beat.
Oh,
Stomp. Oh, here it comes. I love that's the 2, 3. Dude, I love for the fact that's the name of his frog splash is From the Heavens.
From the Heavens.
It's such a great name for that move.
It took 3 finishing moves to take out Bronson.
No, it took like what? 5 super kicks and 3 finishers. Nah.
Well, if you gotta eliminate Reed, that's the best way to do it.
Dude, they made him look great, and it took that much to take him out. I think Reed had a good showing in this match.
Yeah.
so now Priest has to be taken out.
Yeah. He's the other kaiju needs to go.
Picking his spots, going after Rollins. Now Priest sending Gargano into the corner.
It would be great if the final 2 are Gargano and Rollins. It would be so fucking amazing.
I think Theory's probably gonna make it to the final 2.
I know he probably is, but I like to believe.
I would like to think it's Gargano versus Theory.
That would be nice. When are they gonna start announcing Hall of Fame inductions? They usually used to do after the Rumble.
It's probably gonna be first Monday on Raw.
I remember some usually do it after the Rumble.
Yeah, first one's probably gonna be Batista.
Yeah, he's overdue. He was supposed to go in 2020.
And then he was like, "Ow, I can wait." And to be fair, he has been very busy.
Yeah.
Building up that Hollywood resume.
I finally sat down and
so you have problems with your tag team partners? Me too. Oh! I love that. It's like, okay.
That was funny as shit.
Chop. It's like,
oh damn!
It's like you're having that really good dream, and then your alarm clock wakes you up. What? And you're like, okay, I'm up. I love that. That was funny. Oh no!
This is good. There's no hidden sins. Well.
Oh God! Oh!
Oh my God!
No, that's it. That's it. Moment of the night so far. Because if it made Mo pop, it was really good. If it made Mo pop,
I need to see that again.
I need to see that from a different angle.
No. Time out.
Here we go.
Seriously, Gargano okay?
Whoa.
Gargano's fine.
What's that move called when it's not insane like that? What is that, like a reverse Hurricarana?
That's just a Hurricarana.
It's still a Hurricanrana.
There are bodies strewn everywhere inside the chamber.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
For 4 of these men, it is their first time inside this brutal structure.
Nick, we don't want to get too violent here. So how about instead of let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies gently lie.
Come on.
That sounds kind of dark in and of itself.
Oh. Nice.
Let the bodies gently lie. What are you writing, a 2001 emo album?
You didn't know?
My God.
I was in a huge emo band.
I can't believe
back
they
in
did that
2001.
move. I seriously can't believe they did that fucking move. Because I thought he was just gonna do a power. I thought Rollins was just gonna power bomb like Gargano off the top.
Oh,
One final beat. This rebel heart.
Wait,
So wait,
what's-
okay, Montez. Okay, Gargano's over there. Montez is in the other corner.
Oh
Ooh.
my god.
Oh, I think it's
Oh
over.
no.
I think it's over for Gargano.
The right hand of God.
Razor's Edge? Is that what they? Okay. Okay.
Oh.
No, Gargano did great too. The fuck? Okay, sad Gargano to win, but
All right, so Johnny's not winning.
honestly, I think it's coming down to Theory and Ford. I think it's and Ford's gonna have that like Santino, Danielson, Kingston like level pop when he gets close.
We'll see. Oh, ow!
Yeah, he popped him
Popped him in
hard.
the face.
Gargano did great too. I can't take anything from his performance at all, especially after that insane Hurricarana off the top of the pod.
Everyone in this match has been made to look good.
Hell yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Some level of exhaustion, especially Rollins, who started this match. And now he has Priest caught. Priest, though, able to
Oh no. Ooh. Oh, pedigree? Going for the pedigree?
Nah.
Oh, ow. Side kick to the head. Go for Razor's Edge. No.
Oh, are they setting up for Ford?
Angel's wings.
From the head.
Oh, God.
No. Come on, guys.
Oh, no.
Montez, how's he gonna capitalize?
Blockbuster, nice.
Montez Ford pinned the two big guys in this match.
Yeah.
So half the chamber is eliminated.
After chamber out, half remains.
So it's either someone's retaining, someone's gaining
Or someone's
their
regaining.
championship back, or someone is becoming a new champion.
Yeah, one looks to gain his first singles title, one looks to retain his singles title, and one looks to regain his previous singles title.
United States champion on the outside, Austin.
So that right there should tell you these final. Oh my God, this final three is gonna be insane.
Locking eyes with the visionary.
I love it, just like mocking him.
Right hand by Rollins, answered by Ford. And both men slugging it away, middle of the ring. What a moment for Montez Ford fighting back. He's got Rollins now on the defensive. Misses wildly, sets on him with a right. Oh, and a kick in the midsection.
Jesus.
Rollins out of the way just in time. Ford to land on his feet. Oh, and drives Seth out of the ring. Montez
Oh.
speed. Oh, goodness. Just
God damn.
adrenaline. And on the other side.
Whoa.
Simple. Montez Ford's gonna feel this for the next couple weeks. But right now, Montez is rolling. Not again.
Fly.
Montez Ford looking to seize the moment. Steal the spotlight. Make tonight his.
No, come on.
There he was looking for A-Town down. Montez Ford.
Rock
Ooh,
bottom. Come on. Guys, come on. Come on.
From the heavens.
No, he caught him.
He
Caught him.
He didn't get all of it.
No. No.
Oh,
Yeah,
Game
Theory's
close.
retaining.
I mean, I saw Theory as taking advantage of a pin.
No,
He did.
Theory's. God damn, this has the same problem as the women's. Make the last two feel like it could go either way.
It still could go either way. Look, either Theory Cena is going to be for the U.S. title, or Logan Paul Rollins is going to be for the U.S. title.
Hey, let's not throw that
Wow,
out
thank
there.
you, Theory. Thank you, Montreal crowd.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know. I think it's like we said earlier.
Oh, damn. Somebody help Ford out. He's not going to get up.
Oh shit.
Where am I hearing this noise
Wait.
from?
I believe they're asking for some. We need some help from Montez Ford to get him out of the chamber. We need some officials in here. Get Rollins.
Wait,
Ford
what?
needs to.
Again, this was a frightening.
I mean, he got curb stop into the freaking outside.
The stomp.
No, I didn't see an X thrown up, so.
Outside the ring.
No, I think something's about the doors open.
I mean, the crowd, like, thank you, Monch. Let's watch this again.
Damn.
I mean, it's understandable. This is what happened to Montez Ford, but obviously.
Wow, Gray's facing it up there for a sec. Can we stop showing this? Like, we know it was brutal, but come on.
Okay, ref. They got a handle. Pay attention to the match.
Yeah.
These superstars are human beings. You hate to see this happen.
Thank you, crowd. Montreal crowd, so far best crowd of the year.
Get some more medics. Guys.
He's gonna get clean. I think this is how it's gonna go. He's gonna get. Okay, never mind. There's a ref in there.
Oh no. A-Town down. Pedigree. Oh, he hit the pedigree.
Logan Paul comes out. Yeah, the crowd's booing. It's Logan Paul. It's Logan Paul.
Oh, shot lariat.
Because of the comments he made on Raw Monday about Logan Paul not caring about this business.
Logan Paul's tall.
Yes, he is. Tall Paul. Anyways,
Oh.
still has the best.
Oh, you stopped him.
It's a good stomp too. Still has like the best buckshot of. That's the best buckshot.
Now you can close it.
Wait.
Okay, I think it's clear who's the heel in this feud now.
So, you guys, I know you guys like kind of were saying Theory couldn't win, I think.
I didn't say he
No, I
couldn't
never
win.
said Theory couldn't win.
Hey, let me develop my own narrative, okay?
Okay. Okay.
I guess
okay.
this is.
Okay.
I guess for Theory, this is redemption for last year's chamber match.
Also, in a way, to make Theory even more hated, you gotta have Logan Paul and Theory together.
That could actually work.
Dude, seriously, that was an amazing chamber match.
Yeah,
Seriously, that was great. It did everything a chamber
So proud of
match is.
himself.
It did everything a chamber match is supposed to. Well, current chamber matches are supposed to make everybody noticeable in the match, as well as still keeping a tie towards WrestleMania. So in this case, you had Logan Paul attack Rollins, which will lead to their match at Mania. Theory retains, which means he'll probably defend it against Cena at Mania. So
I'll be right back.
honestly, yeah, way better than last year's chamber matches combined. Like,
Well,
hands
that's
down.
not saying much.
That's not saying much, but dude, when was the last time you saw a really good chamber match? Like, think about that. Think about that.
Yeah, hold on. Let me think about that. Hold on a second.
Angel, stop it. Stop it. Angel, stop it. Stop it.
Elimination Chamber. What was the last good one? Yeah,
I like what they did with Montez Ford as well, where they gave him a hero's goodbye, you know?
Daniel Bryan winning the 2021, the match itself was good. The follow-up was garbage.
Well, I mean, so it's been 2 years. It hasn't
Yeah,
been
the
a good
last year
chamber
was
match in
good.
like 2 years.
McIntyre, the one that same night with McIntyre was good. They both got screwed that night, both Bryan and McIntyre. 2020 was weird in general.
That's what makes it so special. These are the rivalries. The buzz was huge.
2019 was good. That was one where Kofi almost beat Bryan. That led to Kofi Mania. The Rock is cooking.
Wait, is that Freddie Prinze Jr.? Cool.
Yeah, he used to write for
I know.
WWE.
He used to be a writer for WWE. I know that. And he's trying to start his own wrestling promotion.
Yeah.
That was good stuff, though. That was a really good chamber match. Definitely better than the women's chamber match.
WWE and play free for $10,000.
Dude, like I said, that Hurricarana moment, that's the best moment because it made Mo pop.
Yeah.
And it takes a lot for Mo to pop on these reactions. Like, Ollie go, holy shit. And he even went, holy shit.
I got very good very quickly. I was obsessed with being the absolute best. I earned a full athletic scholarship to University of South Carolina. But I put a lot of pressure on myself. And so I forgot that I was supposed to be having fun in the process. I was always naturally a muscular, bigger girl. So I started dieting to try to get faster. And so that's when I developed bulimia. I just got really, really lost. And so at that point, I was like, okay, I need to face my demons. And I went back home. I was like, this hometown success. And
oh, man.
I failed.
Yeah, so we called the men's chamber match being one of the best matches of the night.
WWE came into my life.
It's like, look, it's Triple H or anything with 6 amazing performers in that chamber. It's going to be a good one.
All 6 are Triple H guys.
And all 6 looked amazing. All 6 looked like they got a bit more built on them. Like Reed especially. Looked like a powerhouse, and it took so much to take him down.
Honestly, if Cena wasn't going to come back, I would do Austin Theory versus Montez Ford at WrestleMania.
But yeah, it's gonna be cool. So was it Logan Paul versus Seth Rollins, and then Theory versus Cena for the US title. And it makes sense too if you think about it. Cena's one to help really bring back the prestige of the United States Championship originally with his open challenges.
Mm-hmm.
It's how we were introduced to the main roster, was introduced to the likes of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
To be fair, the less said about who eventually took it off him in those open challenges, the better. Yeah. Like if I had one downside.
Yeah, that was not good. WrestleMania goes Hollywood, folks.
Again. We're technically LA. We're technically Inglewood, California.
They do that all the time with wrestling companies. Like, they'll technically not be in the major city. They'll be like one out, right, a little bit outside of it. But they'll say, "Oh, we're here in Chicago. We're actually in what's the name of that city?"
I think I know what you're trying to get at, where they say that they're in a certain place, but they're in like a suburb or
yeah.
like if someone was to say they were
2 days.
like okay, so like when Impact is in Kissimmee, like
Yeah.
if they were broadcasting live and said we're live from Orlando, it's like no, you're not. Anyone
Yeah.
who lives here knows you're not in Orlando. You're in Kissimmee.
Yeah.
It's two different places.
And they always do. Oh, Impact always does these shows. It sounds like Casino, and they say they're in Las Vegas, but they're technically in a suburb of Las Vegas.
Here we go, guys.
I mean, I get it. It sounds better on paper when you say you're in the bigger city.
Come on, guys. Sami, like, come on, crowd. Sami needs your energy. You know, put your hands up and stuff. Oh shit! I gotta check something. Be right back. Oh. Okay.
Last April.
We have a guest.
Roman, how you doing?
My name, my reputation, as of late, has taken hit after hit after hit. What I need is to regain my credibility, to regain the respect that I am owed. If there was some way to help out, trust me when I tell you, I could be a very, very valuable ally.
There we go. Okay, guys. Here we go.
I am not going to let you down. I am with the bloodline.
Sami Zayn said he's found his family. Sami Zayn just put a bullet.
Man, that pop when Owens comes back is gonna be insane.
Doesn't matter how many times they tell you you're in the bloodline, you're not their real blood, and you never will be.
What happens when you do something and you piss Roman off?
We are the show!
What do you think he's going to do to you?
You want to be the tribal chief? Do you think you're me? Do you think you're me? Do you think you're me?
I just wouldn't wait for them to turn on me. I would strike first.
Sami Zayn, the betrayer of the island of irrelevancy. I don't want to see you again until the Royal Rumble, and that is where you're going to deliver your final test.
Roman Reigns is flanked by the honorary Sami Zayn, who must deliver his final test tonight. But what that test will be, we will find out.
We're going to see if Sami Zayn really is the bloodline or not.
The crowd doing. Oh. Oh, that gas, that
Roman's
pop
just gotta stop relying on chairs.
It's like
you think you'd learn by that point, right?
It's like by this point,
this is only the second major time that this has happened to him.
But by this point, he should just have Solo as his literal, not bodyguard, a back guard.
A back guard.
Just cover Solo, just cover Roman's back. Because that's how he occasionally
Literally
gets betrayed.
I saw everything that I needed to see. I saw greed. I give him the opportunity of a lifetime, and all he does is
Oh, this match. It's gonna be a really fun match.
anything from you. Until now, I am coming after you and the WWE Undisputed
Universal Championship.
Jimmy and Solo. So now it's Spike. I'm gonna give you what you want, but you're gonna give me what I want. I want you in Montreal. I want you at the Elimination Chamber.
They take out my favorite part. They're cheating for Jey. I can't give him to Jey, and that's your fault. It's like, ooh, manipulative still, Roman.
What Did Roman buy the tickets for Sammy's family to appear?
I'm assuming, yeah. God, you guys, like I said, you guys gotta watch this in full. It's really something.
Ole, ole.
Because they don't show it, but he's in tears, like actual tears while in that ring before he even says anything. He's in tears. Misa. Perfect. Fuck you, Roman. Here we go. Look at that crowd. If Roman wins, we riot. 2 if Roman wins, we riot.
It's Canada. They won't riot. They're too polite. Oh, wait. It's our French Canadians. It's different.
Oh, shit. I didn't put that in my effector. Get the barricades ready.
Get the barricades ready.
You know what's funny? They somebody on the Square Circle subreddit had a hilarious comment, like a prayer for Sami. It was really funny to read. It was the Our Father Catholic hymn, but done in the style of like Sami Zayn. It was really well done. I was gonna go on, but I'm like, I gotta avoid Battle of the Valley spoilers. You know, watch that tomorrow. Wow, just boo city. Nobody boo Ernstine tonight.
I think there's probably one person in a beret that's going, boo-ins.
Boo-ins.
A boo man. Boo man. That's it, Roman. Boo man.
Boomin Reigns.
Boomin Reigns.
900 days, guys. Holy shit.
And I am exhausted. God, remember when we used to think a year-long reign was ridiculous?
And then somebody went, what if we tried to do the pull San Martino?
Oh my God. People keep bringing up, San Martino held it for 7 years. Yeah, that was back when it was on TV every week. Like, you maybe occasionally got to see a show once a month at the Garden.
I didn't know that. The guy who eventually took the title off of San Martino was Nikita Koloff, but he was from Montreal.
No, it wasn't Nikita Koloff. It was
Boris Karloff? No, not Boris Karloff.
No. Hold on. I think it was Ivan Koloff. Hold on.
Ivan Koloff. Though they were bringing that up. Yeah, he was Russian. He was from Montreal. I love how they tied that into this.
It was Ivan Koloff, who is overdue to be put in the WWE Hall of Fame, WWE. You better do it this year.
One day at a time. But I like what they did there. They made a nice comparison to that.
Yeah, Koloff is from Montreal. That's true.
Fuck you, Roman chants have already begun. Sorry to interrupt. Fuck you, Roman chants have already begun.
I mean, it's going to continue.
Yeah. No, Solo's gonna show up. Who are you fucking kidding? He only told the Usos to stay behind.
And don't forget Heyman's there.
Ah, fuck, whatever.
Heyman's not above interfering. An entire nation against him, like Jesus.
They are.
All of Canada hates Roman Reigns.
How do you? They start "fuck you, Roman" chant in the middle of the guy coming out. That should tell you their opinion.
Savoring the opportunity to play the role of Dream Crusher tonight. Roman is a man who offered Sami Zayn paradise.
Right there. That's a nice shot right there. If Roman wins, we riot sign in that shot. That was a nice shot.
Their French side, I believe. The Canadian side, no.
So they may angrily send letters to WWE, but that's probably it. This is the first time I don't mind the champion coming out first.
Oh yeah, it makes sense.
I don't really mind.
I mean, they can't have the champion come out first in this instance, just because everyone is so behind Sami, to where it's like, okay, we know Roman's gonna come out and he's gonna just soak it all in, get all your booze in, and then Sami comes out and the crowd goes wild with admiration and hope, and then the match starts.
And Roman kills their hope.
Okay.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay, let's listen to this. This is gonna be nice.
Fine.
Wait for it.
It's like, why are they selling a Spanish word in Canada? I am confused.
I are confused.
This is one of the few. I mean, there's only a handful of times nowadays where I know like this is actually the crowd and it's not like.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can tell a difference really now that.
Well, it's the fact that they don't even have to try.
Yeah. Sami Zayn.
Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa! It does really suck that the Sami and Cody thing happening at the same time.
But you know what's been great? They've made it work.
Yeah.
I don't know how they did it, but they fucking made it work. And that's thanks to Cody's like natural charisma and like promo skills on top of things. And plus Triple H being in charge helped too.
Cody's promos he's been killing it. Like his promo against Paul Heyman was really good.
Oh, there's his wife.
Oh, good. So Roman knows where to do the execution now.
Fuck off. He knows where to do the execution. God damn it.
I'm sorry. Win or lose, Sami Zayn is a main eventer now.
I agree with. It's like, win or lose, he's winning a WWE championship eventually.
Yeah,
like,
he is. He is.
He is a main event star.
Yeah.
And all it took was Triple H being in charge.
All it took was just actually putting some
it was
giving attention to more than one superstar at a time.
It was letting Sami be Sami. I mean, MJF's even giving like non-character MJF is even giving Sami props for his current run.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the Undisputed WWE
Oh.
Introducing the challenger from Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
Jesus Christ. That's us. Please don't. Every time he does that, I always get worried, like with his United States Open Challenge match. Like, please don't do that so much. Ugh.
What's his new shirt say? Honor.
Where I'll say in a sec. Honorary Hob, because in Calgary has a hockey team, and that's the nickname for their fans. Is the I forget. There's a full name for it, but the short word is Hob.
Okay.
So honorary Hob is just, yeah. Look at that smile. Jesus Christ. I forget how white his teeth have gotten over the last 2 years.
I know. Well, yeah, he got new teeth. He's been using that whitening crest.
Doesn't he have like veneers or something like that?
Well, right. Well, guess what's going to happen tonight? Sammy's going to brush Roman's teeth with his foot in his face.
You tried. You could just say he's going to knock them pearly whites out of his mouth, and that would.
Or you could say Sammy's going to introduce Roman to a new brand of toothpaste called Crust, as in crust on the bottom of his foot.
That's better. That's better.
Okay. Roman Reigns definitely has final boss vibes.
He always does. He has since his title reigns have started.
He is Akuma. He is Ganondorf. He is Sephiroth.
I would say more Sephiroth than Akuma.
That's like he's the most dangerous person that you're gonna end up fighting.
Actually, no, he's M. Bison.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, he's Bison.
Okay, come on, let's
for
do
you,
this.
Sammy. No, wait. For you, Sammy, this was the greatest moment of your life. But for me, it was Saturday.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. For me, it was. Roman Reigns is not amused by your joke, Nick. That's a meme picture right there. Roman Reigns is not amused.
Oh my god, Raul Julia made that movie.
Yes, he did.
I love that movie so much I had to buy it.
I feel like I have a copy of that somewhere.
My favorite part of the movie, though, is when the car's about to hit the tent and they're watching on the TV, and Zangief says, "Quick, change the channel."
Well, my favorite part is Cammy.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't even started wrestling yet. This match started like a minute ago.
God, this already has WrestleMania feels to it.
Dude, I know, right? The event of the night is not even a chamber match.
This is gonna go for a bit.
I need to lay down. Okay, before they start wrestling, I need to grab a drink.
They're gonna wrestle.
As soon as he leaves, they're gonna start wrestling. I just know it.
Guys, my fridge is like really at 2 steps away from me. I live in a small trailer.
My point still stands. You left. Oh my god, they locked up. Ole, 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 ole. Ole, ole.
An update from last time, I have still not found Pitch Black Mountain Dew anywhere.
Sorry to hear.
I went to Dollar General.
You know what? I'm happy for you because I feel like you shouldn't experience it. I don't think anyone should experience it.
I don't know. It might be good. I like other Mountain Dew flavors.
Look, I ordered some food from KFC not too long ago, and I forgot that like certain restaurants will have their own specialty Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
So KFC's is Sweet Lightning. And I ordered that out of curiosity didn't know what flavor it was. And then it's like I took a sip and I'm like, what the hell is this? And I look it up and it's like peach flavored Mountain Dew. And I'm like, this is
What?
Oh my god, I hated myself for
Peach
about
flavored
an
Mountain
hour.
Dew? Like I like
Peach?
I like the
I like peach
I like
flavored
peach-
things.
I like peach flavored things. So it was it like too sweet? The peach was too sweet a flavor? Was the peach too strong?
I don't mind peach tea like very little. It's not something I would go out of my way to get, but peach flavored Mountain Dew was just not doing it for me.
Dollar General does carry my favorite flavor Gatorade though. Berry.
Oh, I'm a glacier cherry guy.
Oh, I hate glacier cherry.
you're
I've already
gonna hate
established
me
I don't
even
like-
more. I like glacier cherry zero.
Oh my god, you monster.
What? It's not
I
bad.
think we're all monsters in some way.
Well, yeah, you like yeah.
Mo, you
had-
get really emo here tonight. Like we're just monsters inside of us.
Mo had
What?
like extremely
What,
strong
Nick?
peach. Okay, finally, it only took 3 minutes. Sure, yeah, I should have my brother timestamp it. Just put name of the match and they go when match actually gets
Hey,
underway.
if it started when you had expected it to start, you'd be upset that it's over too fast.
You are 100% accurate in that assessment, Cole. Sami is not going to have many windows of opportunity, but he must.
Oh, you missed that. Did you see that? Roman waved to Sammy's wife. He went. He went like this to Sammy's wife. If I was Sammy's wife, I would have done this. Jesus Christ! Getting a little bit off and Sky goes.
That's how you know that they told a good story leading into this.
Sami has witnessed firsthand the cruelty Roman Reigns is capable of. Unfortunately for Zayn, tonight he may experience the wrath of the tribal chief like he's never had to before. Oh, and a high elbow by Roman Reigns, right to the nose of Sami. Establish dominance early and work your pace. And now Roman reminding the people that he is pulling the strings, that Reigns is the puppet master. Oh, Roman Reigns said it. Everyone thinks you're the guy until you meet the guy.
I heard that.
Isn't it the phrase like everyone has a plan to get punched in the face? Fuck you, Roman.
Yeah, they're like acknowledge
These are the
this.
most unpolite Canadians I've ever met. Acknowledge this.
Acknowledge this, eh?
Bust that cap in your ass, eh?
Acknowledge this, eh? You know, you think you get confused because
oh my god, it's been forever since he's done. It feels like it's been forever since he's done that one. Vintage Sami. Vintage Sami.
You know what would be great is if Sami, Sami loses this match, and then Roman's like, "I will never fight you again. You will never have an opportunity to fight me for the championship." And then Sami starts his run as El Generico.
Oh, did I tell you guys that? My brother was playing 2K23, and there's a part of the storyline where, as a face, you make but heal Sami, and it's heal Sami, and he's like, he's helping you, he's cheating to help you win, and you hate that stuff. And then one time he goes, "Okay, I won't be here tonight. I got things out of state to do. I'll send my friend El Originalito." to help you out. I'm like, really? Really? No, I mean 2K22. I said 2K20. 2K22. He does that. He's like, no, my friend El Originalito will help out instead.
I know we've talked about it before, but some storylines in these WWE games can get weird.
Dude, it's some of how they book title matches is so vintage Vince era. It's not even funny.
You know what I hate most about general manager mode? It was impossible to win because you would be the Raw general manager or SmackDown general manager. Because I would book every week the highest rated matches, like Hell in a Cell, all this stuff to get the higher ratings of the other show. My wrestlers would keep getting injured because I'm putting them in high profile matches. And at the end of the year, the other general manager always wins because none of his wrestlers ever get injured. I was like, this isn't fair.
Think of how Sami's gonna feel if he doesn't do the job. If Sami comes up short tonight, he is going to.
So at that point, I just stopped caring about winning and just started having fun with it.
Drive-by, wow, I haven't seen.
And I'll do you one better. This is Sami's life's work. Sami Zayn has dedicated his life to this business, dreaming of getting to this point once, and once may be all he ever gets. So the same pressure that's propping up Sami Zayn could be the same pressure weighing him down. 17,271 trying to will on the number one contender for the Undisputed Championship. That chop by Zayn didn't.
I probably saw that movie he was in, Hobbs and Shaw, recently. He has no lines in that film. No lines. All he said, his only line is ooh-ah.
That sounds about right.
His only line is ooh-ah.
Rollins insulted with the fact that he even has to be in the ring with Sami Zayn here tonight.
Damn. I'm insulted. I have to even be in the same ring as you. You think Canadian? You think Canadians are polite, but then you remember they're French Canadians.
It's like they look nice, but then when you realize they're French Canadian, you also realize they're probably pocketing a blade.
I mean, if they're fully French, it'd be in the Sixth Republic by now. Yeah, that was a history joke for all you out there. Yeah, it's a fun fact. France is on its Fifth Republic.
Sami Zayn is an emotional human being, and that is part of the reason why he is at this point in his career.
Bullshit Roman? Bullshit Roman? I his daughter, Sammy's daughter is so happy to be there. You can see it on his daughter's face, like, wow, Daddy's really entertaining.
You're booing me?
Yes, booing you.
No, they're saying boo Earns.
They're saying boo man.
Boo man Reigns. Boo! Boo you!
Boo! It's like that guy.
You wanted this! Oh! I just wanted all us to be there. Jesus Christ. He loved you. Oh! He loved you. Oh, man. Yeah, Sacramento.
Don't worry about it.
See, even French Canadian Santa Claus hates your guts.
French Canadian Santa Claus.
I think it's just Santa Claus, Kristen. Like Jesus.
I don't know.
No, I don't think they're far north enough that would actually be Santa Claus.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
He lives a little higher north. Got French Santa Claus. He'll bring you your gift. He'll be rude about it.
Yeah, it's what makes a French Canadian Santa Claus a French Canadian Santa Claus.
It's like, here's your gift, you filthy American.
I spit on your
Here's your gift, you swine.
You swine.
I spit on your cookies and milk.
The reality of WWE Universe exists in, and that is this Roman Reigns' world.
It's like Merry Christmas in February, everybody.
Stunning Roman.
No, that's how ignorant. That's how like ignorant French Canadian Santa Claus is. He doesn't deliver Christmas presents until February. Like, what do you expect me to be on your time?
Ooh,
nice.
Sacre bleu.
Sami threw just about everything he had inside behind that clothesline and just flattened the champion.
You know, we've been making fun of the French a lot tonight, and to all our French viewers, I just want to say, I'm not sorry.
We love you, French audience. To be fair, we're making fun of both French and French Canadian people.
What's the difference?
No, I disagree with that.
I know. I'm joking. French are much worse. There's two kind of people I can't tolerate.
Look, his daughter's so happy he's beating the shit out of this other guy. I like that blonde guy in the over there. Hey!
Damn. Get that action.
I love that. I love favorite dude. It's the blonde guy over there on the Hurricane side.
Yep, boo. That guy.
Woo! Yay! Boo! Woo!
The adulation of his hometown, and the tribal chief made the challenger pay.
Man, that crowd goes silent when Rowan's on the offense.
Look, I think
Searing
we all
rage.
went silent when he was facing off against the Undertaker in Orlando.
Oh God, why did you remind me of that awful fucking show?
Hey, it
I
helps build
I
the
was there
emotion
live
for
and I
this
enjoyed
show.
it. I enjoyed it. That pop was
No, that-
loud for the Hardys' return.
God, that was but that was.
Oh, nice.
No, wait a minute.
Let's check Sammy's legs, make sure he's okay.
No, I'm thinking of the year after. Wasn't that the one with Roman and Triple H in the main event? That's 31, right?
Yeah, that was 32.
32 sucked.
32 was Triple H Roman.
That was an awful fucking show.
Yeah,
I know.
that wasn't one in Orlando that
Yeah, I'm thinking of. You're talking about.
when it was Roman versus Undertaker.
Yeah, that was WrestleMania 30. I don't remember.
Trying to drag Roman back to his feet.
But yeah, I wasn't a fan of that either. I was like, God's sake, it's bad enough you had Undertaker lose once at WrestleMania, but twice.
Oh no.
Oh my Lord. 1, a 2, kick out.
No, last time somebody did a sunset for Powerbomb like that, it was freaking Seth, and we know what happened with him on the.
Back of Sammy's neck, whiplashing off the mat. you're Sami Zayn at this juncture in the match and you look across the ring to see the tribal chief smile.
No, wait a minute. 31.
See Roman Reigns enjoying himself. You have
Was that Roman, Brock, and Rollins cashed in?
Yeah, that was that one. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
31 was
it.
good. Like, hold on a second.
Sorry, I'm trying to what? Actually. Oh, splitter suplex in the corner.
I was getting my WrestleMania mixed up. Oh my God! 1, 2.
That crowd went dead silence after that Superman punch. Dead fucking silent. Like, holy crap! You could hear a cricket.
Okay, yeah. WrestleMania 32 was Triple H Roman. Undertaker Roman Reigns was WrestleMania 33.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Okay. 1, 2, kick out.
Put Sami Zayn's dreams down for good. Jam-packed, sold out Bell Center, Montreal. Paul Heyman's
Woo!
with the champion. But put Sami Zayn away. Continue this record reign. In the disdain of the WWE universe.
In their first spear. Ooh.
Woo! Wow, I haven't seen that since. I haven't seen that since what was it, Goldberg Brock at 33, where Brock just Brock a Goldberg spear.
Man, between Lashley, Edge, and Roman, we've got a lot of spear attempts tonight.
Oh, he's gonna cock it himself.
Oh.
Shut up, Cole. Shut
Sammy
up, Cole.
used
This is gonna be a near fall. Shut
Sammy
up,
used
Cole.
Move Thief, and then
Cole
was
jinxed
like,
it. Freaking Cole jinxed it.
Cole fucking jinxed it.
It's all Cole's fault.
Man, he got some good height on that Superman punch too.
My God, Sami Zayn.
my God.
Yakuza kick. God, I love wrestling, but I hate wrestling at the same time for stuff like this.
Because it stresses you out.
Yeah, it stresses me out so hard. It's not even funny.
Oh.
Oh, is he gonna do it? Oh no, is he gonna do it?
Around the world.
Oh, nope.
Yeah, he hasn't successfully done that in like years. No, you can hear the crowd shut the fuck up. Like seriously, this crowd has been amazing all night. All night, this crowd has been amazing. Like, oh, chef's kiss. Oh, he's gonna do the spear. Whoa, dude! Seriously, I was there when he tried this at Rumble against Owens. It's like, dude, seriously, fuck off.
Kick. No. Oh. Thunderbomb.
1, 2. God damn this crowd.
That was so close.
Sami Zayn was a fraction of a second away from dethroning the tribal chief.
Don't get distracted, Sammy. Stay on him.
I love it. It's like, Sammy's like, really? I literally saw you do this to Kevin Owens at like Rumble.
Blue Thunder Bomb.
God damn, man. I can't with this, you know. Oh my god.
When Heyman starts praying, you know things are getting bad for Roman.
This is where Sami can't allow doubt to creep into his mind. Sami has come within a fraction of a second on multiple times of knocking off Reigns and finishing the job. Can Sami finish the job here at home?
God damn it. I'm starting to get fucking emotional. What the fuck is this?
Ooh, Thunderbomb? No. Oh,
and
no.
the ref's out.
Oh. Okay, at least that ref took 3 shots to be knocked out.
Visual pin.
Oh.
Visual pin, folks. Let's count us. 1.
1, 2, 3. He had Roman beat.
Yeah. Vintage creative, WWE creative visual pin. That's vintage. That's not even vintage Triple H. That's vintage WWE creative.
I never understood the logic. Like, why would you never not have a backup ref out there at all times?
Oh, I hope the ref's okay.
That
The ref is now dead because he's fragile.
Oh no!
Oh no, he's back in Canada! Look out, folks!
Is it Jey who's banned from Canada? Not both of them?
No, it was Jimmy. It was Jimmy.
Oh.
Meltzer confirmed, though, they were both cleared for Canada.
Okay. Fucking hell.
Cool.
What a day. Jimmy Uso is not an enemy to all French Canadians. Oh,
what?
That was like, ugh.
That new official running down saw Jimmy interfering. Why is that not a disqualification?
Because wrestling.
So what? The referee doesn't have authority until he actually gets in the ring. Is that the rule?
See, now watch. This ref's going to get knocked out. Solo's going to interfere. It's still getting near fall.
Solo. Oh, oh, oh.
Like, seriously?
What a match!
Oh, this match is so stress-inducing.
Got another.
How in it is Sami Zayn?
Ole, 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 ole. So shut the fuck up.
Is that like a long scar on his chest? What happened there? I just realized that.
Yeah, I noticed that a while back. I just figured it's something that has been there.
And both men physically exhausted from this battle. You understand me? You understand me? You understand me? You understand me? Come on, wait for your ropes. You understand me?
So get the fuck off me. Oh.
Okay, the pitcher's gonna get knocked down. Solo's gonna come out now. It's gonna be who? It's gonna be which ref's gonna take the bumps. It's like,
Oh no, Jey Uso.
oh, is this it? Hold on, 1, 2.
Woo!
Dude, I can't. I want to put near falls on my timestamp, but there will be too many to put. There's been at least 4 so far.
But the fact remains, Sami still has hope. I'm telling you, Corey.
Oh my god, man. I'm Parappa the Rapper now, man. You just gotta believe. Oh.
I believe it's Sami Zayn.
Ole, ole, ole. Ole, ole.
Got Joe Hendry this. All of you.
What do you mean, all of us? Nice.
Oh, there we go.
Now Solo's turn.
Oh, Superman punch-a-thon there.
Mess.
Two officials are out cold. Reigns and Zayn are down in the center of the ring.
They got more
So
refs.
Solo's next, right?
Champion surveying the scene. And you hear special counsel Hayden telling Reigns that both officials are out. The wise man providing a tool for the tribal chief.
So is Cody not there tonight?
Nobody to stop Roman Reigns. Officials are down. Roman's got a steel chair.
There's nobody to stop him except the team of Kevin Owens and Jey Uso.
Dreamed of doing to Sami Zayn's body with a steel chair.
Wait, it's Jay. Oh shit.
We the ones. It's main event Jey Uso.
So which side is he gonna choose?
Yeah, he's probably gonna disappoint us again.
What? If he, I swear to God, if he gets hit,
Dude, have
if he
you
gets hit
learned
again,
your lesson,
if
bruh?
he gets hit again, I'm done.
He's giving Jay the same test.
No, no.
Do it, Jay. Smack him in the back. Let him learn that he can never sit on a chair again.
Really?
Never.
Dude, did you not learn your lesson before?
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. I love it.
Unacceptable. That's funny as shit.
Or throw the chair out.
It's like time is money, Jay.
Dude, this night is insane.
I'm literally standing up.
Or Roman's gonna take the chair and smack Jay.
Yeah, Nick has gotten so psyched for this moment. He is standing up, folks.
Well, no. Well, I'm standing up to get the best signal so I don't miss it. Oh, he's pushing Jay. Oh. Oh no! He's spearing Jay.
Oh. But it was an accident.
Oh.
But it was an accident. Oh, but it was an accident. But it was an accident. Roman dodged out of the way and ate it.
So apparently WWE only has 2 referees on staff right now. The rest of them are in the back having donuts. No, wait, they're French Canadian. They're having crepes.
It's pronounced crepes.
Shut up.
I know what I said.
Shut up.
Oh, there's one.
That's
Oh.
it. Yeah. That
And still.
crowd is dead.
You killed their dreams. How many countries' dreams are WWE's going to kill? They killed Wales's dreams with Drew McIntyre. Now they're killing fucking Canada's dreams.
But you
with
gotta
WWE.
remember, it was an accident.
No, no, I know it was an accident. I was talking about WWE killing the hopes and dreams of entire countries with Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns makes sure that he will main event WrestleMania.
But Jey got attacked though. I hope. I feel like that's what's going to lead to the tag match at Mania. You
I
know.
would hope Jey isn't dumb enough to think that was on purpose. But
Now Kevin Owens arrives. This is
why
where
wouldn't he
Kevin-
come out and help him during the title match? And at this point,
No. I'm saying, you know, I mean,
I know, but at this point, Kevin,
Nick,
I don't. Where have you been, KO? Oh, now you show up, KO, and the match is over. You could have been really helpful, 5 seconds ago.
That guy didn't care. That guy did not care.
You're a little late, KO.
You saw that?
Were you stuck in traffic?
Kevin Owens' return.
Stunner. And stunner.
Damn, that crowd went dead for that ending. No, that was like.
Pop up power bomb.
Team was seeing death fights tonight. What is it? 2 wrestlers and a ref. What?
Oh, Paul. Oh, Paul.
No, I can name a few.
I mean, Paul Heyman's betrayed Brock Lesnar twice. That's not the dumbest thing he's ever done.
Is Sami just gonna fuck over Kevin Owens again?
He's like, he's all yours, Sami. I'm sorry I didn't show up 5 minutes ago when it actually mattered.
I love it. Kevin's like, okay.
Love a kick. Fuck you, Roman. Let's go.
Oh, man.
Sami KO are back. Oh, 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 oh.
I love that. It's still gonna take a little bit of time. Just a little bit more time.
A disappointed Zayn. Roman Reigns retains the Undisputed Championship.
Oh, man. Oh, that crap. Man.
Yeah, with help. Jimmy Uso and Paul Heyman's help.
Sami Zayn disappointed Corey, but he has absolutely nothing to be disappointed about. That's the music.
And that's the people leaving. I wonder one of them is that guy who was disappointed. And when Kevin came out. I love that. Cut to the guy. Nothing.
Thank you for joining us at Elimination Chamber. Coming up next is our Elimination Chamber.
I'm not gonna watch the press conference.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are officially
Like I said, man.
on the
You gotta make one of the nights the tag title match, the main event. You have to. Oh, you just have to. Give him that.
One, then.
Yeah. Okay. So that was the Elimination Chamber 2023. While not the best ending people were well, let's be honest, all Montreal was expecting. Still, I would say 60% of tonight was generally fun to really, really good.
I get more than 60.
No, let me explain. That's 3 out of the 5 matches was like range from fun to really, really, really good. The rest was a mixed bag. Not saying they were bad, but they're just a mixed bag. So we'll get into that. So I don't even look at my notes here. So the opening was the women's chamber match, which okay, was fine. Like it started off a bit strong, dipped in the middle, and like it wasn't until like the second half it got entertaining, and then like it got down to Carmella and Asuka, and I felt like I knew where it was going. Like we'll explain that. Like the men's chamber match, I don't have that gripe. Now that I think about it, I don't have that gripe with the men's chamber when we get to it, but like, yeah, it bugged me because I'm like, look, there's no chance in hell they're gonna do Carmella at Mania.
Hey, you never know. There could be a time and
if Vince was still booking, I would 100% believe he'd do it. But
yeah,
we live in a little bit more logical times.
Yeah, you guys, any other thoughts on the match?
No, Asuka was the clear favorite going in. The only person I thought maybe was Liv Morgan. So once she was eliminated, I was like, it's Asuka. I did appreciate the fact the crowd was still behind Liv Morgan even after that terrible last run she had, because they booed a lot when she got eliminated. I do appreciate the fact they had her pass out, not tap out. So it took 2 submissions for that to happen,
which is usually weird. It's kind of like reserved for the like a beast kind of character, which Morgan is not.
Yeah.
Not at
well,
all.
it shows she's resilient because she wants it so bad that even 2 submissions she wouldn't tap out, so she just passed out. But yeah, Asuka Belair. We'll see if the dynamics stay the same. If it will be face versus face, or if one of them does turn heel. We'll have to see on that.
Yeah. So next up, we got the battle of the BLs as Brock Lesnar took on Bobby Lashley. Such a Brock Lesnar match. It wasn't even funny. Such a stereotypical Brock Lesnar match. Just spamming the finishers for like 5 minutes.
And then I think the ending we were most shocked about from tonight.
Yeah, Bobby Lashley. Oh, is it Brock Lesnar took Bobby Lashley to Kick City?
Dick Kick City. Usually Brock's the one being taken Dick Kick City. So
yeah, I got that from a YouTube channel personally I follow. But yeah, no, it was what it was. He low blowed Bobby. Bobby technically won because of that.
Well, he did win by
disqualification. Technically win.
He did win.
Sorry,
by disqualification.
He did win, and then he took out his frustrations on the ref and Bobby Lashley.
My biggest thing about this is I was really hoping Lesnar Lashley would be done tonight so they could do other things at Mania. But apparently this is going all the way to Mania.
You poor, stupid fool.
Excuse me for having hope.
Oh, and let's not forget the winner of this goes on to face Bray Wyatt.
Well, Bray Wyatt said he'd like to go after the winner, but Wyatt said things before and they never followed up on it.
Next up, we got Grid Couple versus Judgment Day. Yeah, this was fun. Like, we
learned Montreal fucking hates Dominic Mysterio.
We learned this crowd's fucking amazing. We learned that in the previous match too. This crowd was amazing all night, no doubt in my mind. They were great, especially in this match. It was such great stuff. Stuff with Dominik, stuff with Rhea. Like there was a couple of spots that were like I would say mistimed or a bit off. I would say a bit off. there was a couple spots here and there, but like I thought it was thoroughly entertaining. And then they won was a great couple won with a shatter machine to Finn Balor.
They not only did they win with the shatter machine, they called it the shatter,
Shatter
machine.
Yeah, I thought this was a fun tag match.
Speculation begin.
Like, and this doesn't hurt Rhea either. Well, for one thing, she didn't take the pin, and
well, no, she didn't take the pin, and Balor now has a reason to go after Edge at Mania and Hell in a Cell.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm hoping at least the Balor getting the win because I think Balor at this point in their careers, Balor needs it more.
Yeah,
and I like to see like Brood Edge versus Demon Balor in Hell in a Cell.
So I think a little bit after this match as well. Oh, Mo, did you have any thoughts on this match?
No. Well, I mean, other than just repeating what I said during the match, I think this was more of showcasing Rhea and Beth more than the gentlemen in this match. I mean, of course, you have Dom as the weasel he is to add some heat to this, but I think it was more showcasing Beth and Rhea more than Edge and Finn. But overall, I still think it was a very good match.
Yeah. No, we're going for it. Then sometime after this, we got our first movie parody for WrestleMania 39 with Seth Rollins as Joker and Becky Lynch as the man. Like Batman, just the man. Fun little segment, a fun little vignette. Nothing to really say about it. Can't wait to see what other ones they bring out in the coming weeks. After that, we got men's Elimination Chamber match.
Yes.
For the US title. And holy fuck was it amazing. Like, after tonight, I would say easily best match of the night. Just best match overall in general. Like, the main event match was definitely best, like, story-driven match. But this was easily the best match of the night.
Yeah.
Like,
in
best
terms
match
of
the night. Yeah, like, what should I start with? I have like 7 to 8 spots on my timestamp list. Like, holy shit. It started with Rollins and Gargano, which I'm like, I didn't know my birthday came around again. What the fuck?
Came around again.
Jesus Christ. It was like I said at the end. It did everything a chamber match was supposed to. It made everybody look good. It established everybody much better than they were going into them for the chamber match. I mean, everybody looked good. It made you really think anybody could really win this. And even like Bronson Reed, for instance, it took a hell of offense for him to be taken down. Then
took 4 men.
Yeah. Then there's the insane spots. Which one do you want to start? That domino effect move that Gargano Rollins did while Theory was holding Gargano, like that was insane.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the spot, the other domino thing where
I'll get to it in a sec. Dude, I have a list. I have a list of timestamp spots. 4 only off the chamber top. Like, holy shit. Oh, that fun moment where you're sitting on top, Rollins and Gargano are sitting top of the pod, and then Rollins just goes, slap.
It's like
like I said, of course, the Hurricarana. Do I have it on here? Where the hell is that? There it goes. Gargano's Hurricarana. Just what the fuck? Seriously? That oh my god, that spot like made me gasp for Gargano's condition. Montez looking like a fucking star being in the final 3 was absolutely great. Awesome. Look like a champ 2 and 8. So it was technically Logan Paul in. It worked for Montez well because like it made him look like a fucking star. Like easily made him look like a fucking star. Then of course Logan Paul comes in, does the buckshot, does the stomp, and in theory does A-Town down for the win to retain. So yeah, and it's another thing I said like about current chambers, the ones that are always pre-mania chambers, is that it built up. This chamber match built up to the next couple matches are going to be for WrestleMania, adding to WrestleMania soon. So, you guys have any additional thoughts?
Oh yeah, like you said, everyone looked good in this match. They built Theory as the champ. Really boosts his survivability as champion. Like he got his ass kicked throughout this whole match, and he managed to squeak out the win thanks to some lucky breaks. And that leads to whatever he's going to do if it does end up being him and Cena.
Mm-hmm.
Rollins, Logan Paul was advanced. Now we definitely got some real meat in that story now, because it went from Rollins bashing him to Paul costing him the U.S. title. And sure, we're getting some build up for that next coming weeks. Gargano looked good. Reed and Priest were both built to be like monsters, especially Reed. Montez Ford was legitimized as someone who could definitely be a very successful single star in the near future. If Theory wasn't facing Cena, I would do Theory Ford at Mania, but since they probably are bringing Cena in for that match, kind of makes me wonder what they're gonna do with Ford going forward. I don't know. I guess you could have him and Dawkins have trouble, but you've given Ford this momentum, and I hate to see him lose any of that momentum. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, we'll see in the coming weeks. Like, definitely this helped establish Ford as more of a singles guy. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Mo, any other thoughts?
Just to add to what you guys have been saying, this was there was nobody in this match that I could say looked bad. Everyone had their moments, and even if they didn't get to showcase everything, just with both again with what Nick said, with both Priest and Reed having to be taken out in elaborate ways, because it's just like, if you have them in there, there's no way that any of the other wrestlers there are realistically going to win. And Johnny's a very much a veteran, and I think he like, I'm sure there were some people out there that wanted him to at least progress. And I mentioned it earlier, I thought it would have been cool if it was down to him and Theory, but maybe down the line that will be something that happens, but I guess it's just not for right now. But either way, this was a satisfying match.
Oh, hell yeah. That was the other thing. They actually used a lot of spots. They actually used the chamber for. Like, there was that, I didn't put it down, but there was that insecurity, Montez at the Bronson, where he kicked his face into one of the metal posts outside the chamber. That was that was an underrated spot. I honestly that was a very underrated spot.
I know in recent years we've had some chambers where they don't even freaking use the chamber.
Yeah, I think that's what worked so well in this match was they used the chamber, like, legit, for some amazing fucking spots. Like, I didn't even bring up the blockbuster that was a Montez and Seth did to what was it, Priest, I believe?
Yeah.
The Priest. Great stuff. Easily one of the better chamber matches in the last few years.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got our main event.
Yes.
For the Undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Now, this one was definitely a really good story-driven match. Like, very good. Like, they stared down each other for like a good 2 to 3 minutes. And then the fight began, and it was cool. What was cool about it was that Roman definitely felt still like the final boss. Like, Sami was under-leveled, as it were, but he was getting that amazing buff called crowd noise. Crowd support. No, crowd support sounds better. Crowd support, which was definitely boosting his stats and helping him counter amazingly, doing some great offense when he got it. I love the installs with Sammy's wife was really fun. Just double ref bump was a bit much for me. I was like, okay, Jimmy's gonna interfere. Okay, like, Solo's gonna interfere.
Kind of triple, right?
Technically, yeah. Technically triple ref bump. Yeah, I thought it was good. I guess my only criticism, and I was reading this on the wrestling Discord part of it, like, somebody went, like, my only problem with it was I wish there was more interference and false finishes, like a couple more at least, just a little bit more, because the ending wasn't bad. Like, we knew Jey was going to get involved. We knew he was going to ultimately cost Sami one way or the other. but it kind of felt like the match should have gone on a bit longer. I had a little bit more interference. You know,
but it was weird. Solo didn't come out at all after it was the Usos who were banned from showing up. So you would think which kind of makes you think Roman obviously knew Jimmy was going to be there because that's what it seemed like. Mm-hmm. So did he just only ban Jey and told Jimmy to show up, and then Jey just ended up showing up too? Like, and where was Solo?
I think there was more. It probably would have been overkill at that point if it's just like Solo and Jimmy show up and then Jey, whereas it's like it's more appealing, even though Solo is in the wings there, you know, having the brothers being a possible source of conflict between each other, while also interfering is more of an appeal.
Speaking of in the wings, my only real complaint is that I feel like Kevin Owens came out too fast, because if he was just right there, where has he been the entire match to help out? Like,
that why did he come play right on line too? It's like
I was like, if Kevin was there the entire time, why didn't he come out when Jimmy first came out? Like KO, like where were you, buddy? Why'd you wait till after the match was over to come help?
I feel like they may explain that. I'm hoping they explain that on Raw. They kind of like it feels like a bit of a plot hole. That was my other downside, because of course Roman retains. Crowd goes absolutely dead. I forgot to mention that every time like Roman has offense, this crowd is either booing him or not saying a word. Like seriously, like this crowd once again, fucking amazing. But like they also, the energy left the room when Roman retained. Like the energy just,
which is why they had this in the crowd home happy with Sami and KO coming out on top in the post match brawl. And I guess they wanted KO to come out and help then, because so that they could actually come out on top without the title changing hands. But he came out so fast, it felt like, well, if you were there that close, why didn't you come out and help when the title was actually still on the line? That was my only issue. I feel like they should have beat Sami down a little longer, and then KO shows up like he was finally able to get there, and then he come out and save Sami.
Oh, you know what? You know how you do it? You see somebody drive up. You see somebody drive up to the arena. They show a shot of the backstage. Somebody driving up to the arena. Out pops Kevin, and then he runs in.
Yeah. That way you can establish he just got there.
Maybe if you do that, if they had that little of he just to the arena, like he just showed up, he runs to, and it's now this is during now he finally runs to Kevin. That's it. That's how you fix that little plot hole right there. But he didn't do that, and it makes it feel like Kevin was there the entire time. So that's what I'm saying. I'm hoping on Raw Monday. Oh, as I was recording, I'm hoping on Raw Monday they explain that. You know, like why like it took him so long to come out. Like, will they hesitant in helping KO out? Like that would be a good excuse. Like he was backstage, but like he was still on the fence, even though Sami technically saved Kevin at Rumble. You know, he's still on the fence because of their fight forever rivalry. You know,
well, also the fact because Sami took a little while to just make the right decision.
But like I said, ultimately KO came out. The Stunner Mania pop-up powerbomb through the table, and then ultimately let Sami get the finishing shot on Roman to end the night. And with Kevin not in a hugging mood yet with Sami, but I feel like that's coming sooner rather than later.
Yeah, that's what I'm really curious about. What Jey didn't actually betray Sami, and it was actually a misstep by Sami that kept Jey from helping him. So I'm curious, like how you go into Mania with this and still make the rivalry very personal. With Jey still very, very sympathetic to Sami,
we've still got like 6 weeks left, so I think there's still plenty of time to establish why Jey and Jimmy would get together to take on KO and Sami. You know what's the other thing? They could still do like Sami Roman at Mania, or make it a triple threat. There's still time. 6 weeks. There's still time. So, like,
they would have to come up with a really valid excuse to do that. And if they were gonna have Sami get a title opportunity, I'd rather this be a way to separate the belts, like have each belt defended on each night. But I still feel like the ultimate story is KO and Sami's friendship. So I feel like they going after the tag titles is what they should do. I definitely would like to see Sami be world champion someday. It's just probably not going to be now or at WrestleMania.
I think, Cody wins. Like, if we're going with Triple H's original plan, Cody wins at Mania. He relinquishes the Universal title. They hold. They trademarked. What was it? King and Queen of the Ring. So they could easily have a King of the Ring tournament to crown a new Universal Champion in the summer.
They could do that. I am glad they're deciding to go with Queen of the Ring and not Queen's Crown, because that was a terrible tournament.
That was stupid. But Mo, do you have any other additional thoughts about the main event match?
No, I feel like you guys have gone over all the major points. I will say that just in general, in terms of the length and just everything, I feel like it got a little over the top with the multi-ref bumps, but that was to be expected. I expect some kind of like weird bullshit when it came to this match, because Sami was not going to be the one to be coming out on top. This was not going to be the moment for Sami at this time in certain ways. And Kevin coming out at the last moment, I think, was just more to appeal to the crowd and leave it on more of a better note than
that's why I even predicted
Roman wins.
LOL.
Roman wins. Canada maple syrup is horrible.
Okay, folks, that's
Roman Reigns destroyed the hope and dreams of a second country after Wales.
overall, great time. So I'm gonna give this a B+. I think it was a really good show. Women's chamber match was whatever. Didn't really like where they went with Lashley, Lesnar, and main event was good, but I felt it could have been better. But they were still good to be had. Like I said, the mixed tag was fun. The mixed tag was fun. The men's chamber match was amazing. And this side, the main event match was a good story-based match, story-driven match.
So what you're saying is that it was good, but it could be better.
Yeah. But B+, B+ for me.
B+. I'm trying to think, because the last two matches were so damn good, it would feel wrong not to give it an A. But I have to judge the show as a whole and not just those two. The women's chamber match was good. It was good, like you said. Wasn't great. Lashley Lesnar went in a weird directions. Edge Phoenix versus Judgment Day was good. Chamber match main event was great. Part of me wants to give it an A-, so I'm gonna give it an A-.
Okay, Mo.
I'm going with a B+ as well, just because the finish to Lashley Lesnar at that point, it's kind of like, even though I called it and Lashley won,
technicality.
It's the technicality side of things, and it's just like they don't want to just like finish this off now.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. The women's elimination chamber was a little bit lacking in some things, because I feel like a lot of those women could have been showcased some more. The finish to the main event was, I feel like if it wasn't done in Montreal, there would have been a lot of, it would have been more of the same. Like I
Yeah.
feel like if anything, if it wasn't in Montreal, that match would have ended in about 15 minutes. And it would
Yeah,
have just
probably
been
so.
like a lot more of Sammy getting beaten up in front of his wife and kid.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's
Yeah. Well, we all know now that Roman Reigns don't give a fuck about your family.
he kinda.
He gives a fuck about his family.
Well, he gives a fuck about his family, but
Yeah.
he kind of gives a fuck about your family too, because he was upset. He actively talked to the Sammy's wife, saying how we could have all been a family. Whereas if this was Moose, Moose would have been like probably given her the finger and then speared Sammy through the barricade properly instead of
Yeah.
getting tricked into it.
So okay, so
Yeah.
what? So what do you give it, Mo? Grade?
He said a B
B
plus.
plus.
A B plus. Okay, so roughly around B plus A minus. Honestly, just probably like a B plus, I guess.
Yeah, it's a B plus.
Yeah, but it was still good.
I'm
stuff.
still riding the high those last two matches. I'd probably, if I wait a little bit, I'll probably say B plus. That's just those last two matches were good. So
Better than last year's Chamber paper.
well, that's not really much of an accomplishment, but yes, it was a good Elimination Chamber show.
Yes, it was. So other than that, folks, if you're new to the channel, you hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And I feel like it's just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about some good old Chamber goodness. Hit the subscribe button down below. Hit that bell icon as well. Let us know what you thought of Elimination Chamber 2023. What are some of your favorite moments? What were your favorite matches? What do you think about the outcome of the main event match? Let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reaction overall. Most importantly, we thank you for watching. Now, folks, fellas, where can they find you somewhere on the internet?
Well, of course, you can check me out on the socials. You can find me on the Facebooks, the Instagrams, the Twitters. You can also go check out 4geekscene.com to see my past articles and reviews. And go check out their YouTube page to see a couple of interviews I did with a couple of figures from the wrestling industry. But now, Mo, my good friend Mo, where on the World Wide Web can they find you?
Well, the way that you can find me this time around is if you like buy a specially marked package of Doritos.
Yeah.
There's a promotion going on, and you'll find a very, very tiny mark. It's gonna say AMB in the inside of the bag. If you find that symbol, then scan it with your phone. There's going to be a QR code on it. You scan it with the QR code. It's going to take you to my Instagram page, and there's going to be a special picture. And that picture is going to lead you to another website. And basically, that's how you'll find me. Is just buy a bunch of bags of Doritos. I'm not sponsored by Doritos by any means. I just happen to know a dude who was like, hey, do you want to do a cool thing? It's like, yeah, sure. And I just branded a bag with a QR code with AMB. Afro Mobro.
Mobro. Or, you know, they could just type Afro Mobro.
I mean, look, like that's in the terms and conditions. If you want to put in Afro Mobro on Instagram or on any of the main music streaming services and find my stuff, then it's like then like sure you can do it that way. But if you want to be cool about it, just buy a bunch of bags.
Buy a bunch of Doritos. Yeah, let's do it.
Cheese. Look, let me cheese.
I just like every single time I go down one of Mo's journeys, Chris just loses more and more of his soul.
So, okay. And of course, guys, on the next episode of 123 Wrestling SRBT, we're going to AEW, folks. I know, you know, there's still well, rough around the edges is putting it lightly. But they still put out some good pay-per-views, and we're going to be checking that out with AEW Revolution 2023.
Revolution.
So you say you want a revolution.
And of course, we'll keep you guys updated on the status of what we have planned for you guys coming up for WrestleMania 39. As of course, neither me nor my brother will be here for that event. So stay tuned for that as well. But until next time, though. Oh, and also check out all of the January pay-per-view reactions we did. We did like 3 of them.
We did 3 of them. One of them was Wrestle Kingdom.
We did.
Sorry,
we
it was
did
a blur.
We had Wrestle Kingdom, Hard to Kill, and Royal Rumble reactions. Check those out if you haven't yet. And check out last year's Elimination Chamber reactions, where we got inebriated to survive.
Yes.
But until next time, though, I'm Kristen.
I'm Nick Slade.
And I'm Mo Brothers.
And that's a cameo by Christopher.
And that has been a very Chambert-filled episode of 1, 2, 3 Wrestling. So we will see you guys later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out any of our previous reactions,
as well as one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of the playlists down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter and Stardust
at Super React Bros,
as well as on Facebook
at Super Reaction Bros.